Hey guys, Bo from the Standard Drink. This is a bit of an intro because we got age restricted on the last video, so I'm adding this as a bit of a forewarning about, reason why we're doing a re-upload. Also, why you'll see a random bit cut out, because there was a discussion that seemed to be a bit too inappropriate for YouTube, so they gave us the age restriction. So there's your warning. So there'll be the jump cut, but everything should be all good. Alright, stay tuned guys and enjoy the show.
I'm guessing that's the only one that had the worm in it. Now you see my reaction.
Oof, this is going to be an interesting night.
Now you understand my reaction?
Yeah. Oof. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. For me, it doesn't taste the greatest.
Well, like I said, it's going to be an interesting night. Oh, wow. Oof. Yeah, I think we'll start it from there, actually.
Rightio.
Welcome all back to the Standard Drink Podcast with your hosts, Bo and Brendan.
Howdy.
Yes, we're fucking back again.
Yeah, we had to take another little break.
Yeah, had to take 2-week break this time. Because of last week, because I
Week before last.
Well, the week before last, I supposedly caught COVID.
I still haven't.
Yeah. I don't think I actually did, and somehow my test sample got contaminated, but I don't really know. But I know, well, because for the entire bloody isolation period for the 7 days, I was basically asymptomatic. I didn't have any symptoms. I didn't feel shit at all.
And we were just playing it safe, and yeah.
Well, I mean, I was still told by the department to isolate, so
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I could really argue on that point.
Yeah, exactly.
So I did my 7-day isolation there.
Thus, we missed one show.
Then last week, the week that just passed, because I missed 1 week of work, I had to make up for it. So I worked about like a 80, 90 hour week.
Yeah, so thus 2 weeks missed.
So that's why we missed the 2 weeks. So we're doing a makeup show, basically, where we're basically going to sit here until this bottle is finished tonight.
I hope to hell, though, if we're going to sit here until that, we can actually at least turn that fan on lowest setting.
Okay, let me see how that looks.
Because I'm already starting to sweat my ass off. Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, and it's not getting picked up, so that's good.
Oh, I can really feel that. Okay, now we're good.
Yeah.
Like, if that's going like that, yeah, it's okay. I'm cooling down enough to be able to be here for a while.
Yep, no, we should be fine. I can only hear it through the headphones. I don't actually hear it through inside the headphones.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I hear it outside the headphones, not in.
Yeah. So the promise is that however long it takes us, we're going to be finishing this bottle of mezcal, not tequila. And the reason why I wanted to do it with the mezcal was because I went to Dan Murphy's, and it's a bit hard to see, but we will, at the end of the night, I will show you. I'll actually think it's got 2 worms in there.
And that's mainly the reason why I bought it, was for the worms.
Yep, so mainly that's the only reason. So we're going to finish this bottle of mezcal, and then we're going to eat the worms live on the show. Oh, not live.
Well, they're not alive.
No, but I'm saying live from our show.
Yeah.
We're going to eat them live. This is all pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting night. So that's why we've got.
Yeah. Well, this is all pre-recorded, yes, but there's not really much editing. You just miss out the bullshit set up at the start, and maybe a little bit here and there when we say, and then probably about a minute after the end.
Pretty much. So you don't miss a lot.
No, we just let it run and go for it.
Yeah, I keep everything like with editing like very basic, because obviously I want it to feel like it's not like video essays and all that, where this is meant to be more of a natural flow to the show and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and of course we've got our cigarettes ready to go because we're expecting thing, and then
we're expecting to be drunk, and thus because we're both heavy. Well, I'm heavy.
He's much heavier, but when I get on the drinks, you'll just see me.
Yeah, when you see him drinking, you'll see him smoking, and we'll probably go through half of mine.
Yeah, depending if I run out of papers, probably. So we'll see how we go.
That is that great.
Don't worry, the taste will grow on you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, let me give another second taste just to be sure. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be
that's gonna be tough to get through.
It's gonna be a fun night.
Yeah, but for me that's gonna be tough to get through because the taste not that great.
Yeah, well, that's why at least not only with our golden pash, I do have other 2 supplements that we can use as well. Obviously, doing a standard tequila shot with the salt and lime, and one of orange wedge and cinnamon.
Keep money caked it on.
I did. I think you after tasting that, I think you want the cinnamon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be just dropping an orange wedge into that. Like, give it a squeeze and drop.
Oh, you can do that, but we're still taking a shot and then biting onto it.
Oh, radio.
That's why I did. That's why I've coated it
radio.
Because it's I remember back in Sydney, I did tequila shots with an orange wedge was coated that was in cinnamon. That's why I've done it like that.
Yeah. Question is, was it cinnamon or cinnamon sugar?
I think it was just cinnamon.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. So just it's gonna be nice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this ball rolling, eh?
Yeah. So where do you want to start?
Well, where do we always start?
Obviously news and all that kind of stuff. And I honestly didn't really keep up with much with the news. The only thing I can probably really talk about is
your standard hate machine.
No, well, not so much that. It's more or less about like Ash Barty. After 40 plus years, she finally won. We have an Aussie that won a singles tournament in Australian Open. So again, another big congratulations to her for winning that tournament. Won it in a 6-5 or like she just won it in the 2 sets.
Yeah,
basically.
I didn't even watch any of the tennis.
Yeah, I was working, so I couldn't really watch it. And anyway, but yeah, so and obviously what made it even better was the trophy was handed to her by Yvonne Goolagong.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she was there to present the trophy, which is which is her idol and all that. And also she's, Yvonne Goolagong is like one of the greatest tennis stars in the world as well, or formerly one of the best in the past.
Yeah.
So, that's
well, besides from the polls, what about as well the polls with...
Oh, yeah, so News Poll put out that, basically the 2-party preference, basically, or who's preferred prime minister, where Scott Morrison has fell by 2 points, so he's sitting at about around 42-43%.
Yep.
And Albanese has moved up 5 points and sitting at about 41-42.
Yep.
So there's about a 16-point of people who are unsure about who are they going to vote for and all that kind of stuff, which is going to be that's the very important target to hit.
But there is something that we do have to bring up, and I hope that you can do it in post-production.
Oh, the poll, like the actual pictures of the polls.
Yes.
Yeah. I will be putting them up. It's easy. Yeah.
It's fucked up. He showed it to me. It's like the 2 polls. Without like the undecided vote in it, and then the 2 polls with the undecided vote in it.
Whether that's an actual official thing that they did, then like had to quickly recant it by sending out the bloody thing. Because the way it looked, because there was the one poll, which is when you include the 16%, it's where Scott Morrison and Albanese's charts of the pie look about similar in size, but you can tell that Scott Morrison's slightly bigger. And then for some reason, News Poll did another bloody pie chart where they didn't include the 16% of undecided voters and made it look like that Scott Morrison was in the lead by like 2/3.
Yeah.
Even though when you looked at it, it was like, hang on, there's a 2-point difference between the two.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's basically just trying to trick you with.
Yeah, it's
trying to trick you at a quick glance.
They're trying to do the whole Jedi mind trick on these people, and unfortunately, it's going to work on people.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like,
that's because a lot of people
they are stupid.
Yeah.
A lot of people are. You can say it, dude. Like, people are freaking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, even now, like, there's people protesting outside of fucking Parliament House in Canberra, not old, new Parliament.
Yeah.
Because they're sick of the vaccine mandates. Like I got my boost today.
Yeah.
And
I'm getting mine in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's good. So so I got my I got my third microchip inserted into me. So
now he's part cyborg.
I'm getting part, like, I'm slowly becoming like the Borg. I think this is the way it's going. But
Assimilate.
Yes, we must assimilate. But also, like, when I got the jab and I'm sitting in, like, the observation area, right? And I'm just on my phone enjoying myself and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm just like, I got the sudden urge just to play Halo Infinite. I don't know why. I was just like, I don't know why. It's like after the Pfizer vaccine, because I know that the vaccine contains the Microsoft microchip in it, so I don't know. I can't. Yeah. So no, I'm joking. There are no fucking the vaccine is an actual vaccine that is used to help treat and prevent COVID and all that, like whatever it is. Okay, I know. I'm joking. Okay, I'm not an idiot like other people.
And you got to think. With how many close calls I've had now, I'm surprised I don't have it.
Yeah, that's not even for me. Like I had a lot of close calls myself, but it's just I got very unlucky. Yeah. But then, like I said, like I don't think I actually did get it.
I've so many people have turned around to me and said, maybe you're just asymptomatic. Maybe you've already gotten it and you were asymptomatic, and it's like that's a valid point. Like I could have gotten it when I was doing the static.
Yeah.
Because I was doing long shifts, my body was worn down, so it would be a lot easier for me to get a virus.
Yeah.
And maybe I was just asymptomatic and I got it, didn't even realize, and
Yeah. Well,
because I was at my body was extremely vulnerable when I was doing those shifts because I was malnourished.
Yeah.
I was dehydrated and I was just exhausted.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, so like I said, like you said, you might have been asymptomatic because I honestly did believe if I did have it, I was asymptomatic the entire time.
Yeah.
I might have had like a slight cough, but I'm thinking to myself, nah, because I'm a smoker, so I know the difference between a fucking smoker's cough and a fucking sickly cough.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, like I can't. And it only lasted for like a couple of minutes, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm perfectly fine again. So, yeah.
Yeah, we definitely know the smoker's cough.
Oh, yeah, all too well. I wonder why. What would make you think that we know it?
Oh, fucking, talk to the coughing fit I had today while you were out. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon a bit of ash got down my throat.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. What else has happened in the fucking news lately? That's the only thing.
There's a thing. It's like after 2 weeks, I can't really keep track of all that much. Because it's just like my head's trying to hold on to too much information that just starts going bye-bye.
Because I'm usually the news guy of this thing.
Yeah. I'm normally entertainment, you're news.
Yeah. Well, as you can really see, like when I have to work, I freaking work. Like I don't do any research at all. Because I'm like, well, there's no real point. Because
especially when you will work at 7 days a fucking week.
Well, yeah.
Well, you just work 7 days, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. But the thing was, though, like, a lot of it was, like, overnight stuff where I was by myself sitting in a car, like, doing, like, looking after an event site. So I literally could have done it, but it was like, there's no real point in, like, looking at news from, like, 2 weeks ago because it's a bit irrelevant and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Like, the only, like we could...
January's also very dead for news.
Yeah, well, not really. Because the fucking day that we're meant to be fucking recording... Or like the day after, or whatever it was, like a day or two before, like freaking Novak literally got deported.
Yeah.
So that was fucking like I was keen for that. Then I fucking positive.
And now the French have turned around and said, there's a very good chance he won't be able to come to the French Open either.
Yeah. Even though they initially said that they were going to do it, but then I think after because what actually got his bloody visa cancelled wasn't so much that it was virtually it wasn't a valid reason to come into the country, but he basically falsified his passport because he didn't because he went to Spain before he came to Australia, but he didn't declare that on the passports.
Oh.
So basically, I was like, well, what the fuck were you doing in Spain?
Mm.
So that was sort of the issues and all that kind of stuff. So he got deported, and now I think there was words that he was going to sue the Australian government for the whole bloody ordeal that he went through. And I'm like,
good luck with that.
Oh no, he will fucking win.
No, he will.
Oh fuck yeah, he will win. Because it literally showed in the fucking process where they cancelled the visa and then they gave him the temporary visa. No, then the Supreme Court withdrew the initial bloody cancellation, and then the Home Affairs Minister or whatever minister was in charge of it then cancelled it again. So it's like, well, what? So why the fuck didn't you cancel it? Well, before I came to the country, why didn't you just say no? I think he legitimately has a case against the Australian government, and if he fucking wins it, I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Like you know, you actually went through some bullshit. Well, not compared to fucking what other people are at the hotel and fucking Park Hotel in bloody Carlton, where there's a guy who's been there for fucking 9 years. He came here when he's 15 and shit. And he's still there. He's like... Yeah, and then there's the fucking... the Bale family, the Tamil family that was living in Queensland and then found out, you overstayed your visas a couple of years, put you on Christmas Island and shit, and that's like now they're sitting there fucking in purgatory.
Yeah.
And now it's just shown like... Because I think that family won a fucking Supreme Court ruling.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like, if the fucking immigration minister can literally just put pen to paper about your fucking visa status, it's done. But why the fuck is it such a long process? It's because of fucking... That's why.
They were waiting for bribes to come through.
It's not right.
Oh, it's just the money side of it. Waiting for them to pay up.
Oh, well, I mean... I'm pretty sure, like I said, like the detention centers are owned by the government, but are run by fucking private security companies. But I'm pretty sure there's a few private security fucking detention centers that are run.
Yeah.
So that's why they're doing that kind of shit. Yeah. So I mean, I fucking hate the private prison industry because all the prisons are private because the government can't be fucked doing it themselves.
Yeah. Like one of our boys have gone to prison work now.
Yeah.
But that was a while ago now, before COVID.
Yeah. I mean, it's good money for it, to do that kind of work. But I mean, I understand, like, the whole prison idea, but I don't like the private side of it because it's all for money. And, like, you see it over in America, how entrenched...
Yeah, it's more about profits than rehabilitation.
Well, yeah, like... Well, the private prison industry is the one that lobby for the fucking laws and all that kind of stuff. Well, you look at the people who are caught like non-violent crimes. They're mainly like people who are in possession of cannabis and marijuana and that. They get fucking 5-10 years. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like there's no legitimate fucking reason why they need to be in prison for fucking 5 years. They didn't do anything violent. They just had a bit of weed on them.
They did, yeah, non-violent crime. They were just smoking a J.
Smoking a J. Oh, yep, 5 years. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so now, and then what happens is when they go through the fucking system, and then the fucking changes them, then then there's a chance that they could become violent, and then so it just spirals out, and then they know because then they become repeat offenders, and then and can go and then the state and the federal government have to keep paying the fucking prisons to keep them there. So it's a fucking outright fucking scam basically. So that's what's happening with the immigrations and all that kind of stuff. That Bale family, like, I think that's the name of the fucking town. I don't know how to pronounce it, but, like, because that's the shitty thing with our fucking immigration and all that kind of stuff, because in America, there's the whole, like, when you're born on American soil, you're an American.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where, like, with Trump, when he was saying with all, like, the anchor babies and that, with the Mexicans and that. So, but here in Australia, in our constitution, your citizen status is on the same level as your parent.
No. So, in other words, only if they're a citizen.
So if one of the parents was Australian or permanent citizen, then they would be fine.
Yeah.
Well, the children would be fine, but not so much the wife or the husband. But if they're an immigrant on visas and that, then they're on visas technically, but they haven't got visas because they were born here. So there was this like big, huge outcry for that family to be reintroduced back to Australia because the whole town loved them, they were actually functional members of the community and everything. So there's this whole big uproar, but obviously, as it is, like, this fucking things just fall silent because we live in a 24-hour news cycle, so whatever. No one really gives a shit anymore. Yeah,
well, since newsboys, unfortunately, not keep track, there's one thing that I will say. Well, the first thing I will say about entertainment anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, Meatloaf.
Oh yeah, he fucking died. That's right.
And
70,
I think there was someone else as well.
Louis someone. Louis Armstrong. No, yeah, Louis Armstrong. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Louis Armstrong. No, it was someone like that. Or yeah. So no one really knows how Meatloaf died, but people are like, it's probably because he's it was probably because of COVID, because he's actually anti-vax as well. So he fucking got it, and that killed him basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that man like pulled out a lot of fucking bangers, especially for the time when rock was starting to go through a bit of a transition, because it started to move into more towards like the glam rocks and all that kind of stuff. So like Guns N' Roses, Poison, etc., etc. So then so there was a certain look to what the musicians were and what the style of music was, and then he just came out with these fucking ballads and all that, and being the man who he was, wasn't like a very attractive sort of person. But he had a really good voice to him, and he really did put a lot of effort into the songs and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, well, I'm going through them right now. There's a lot that I'm not even sure who they are. Oh yeah, Louis Anderson.
Louis Anderson, that's who it was. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Meatloaf.
I think Louis Anderson he died like natural causes or something. He was like fucking like in his 80s or something. He was old.
No, you know the movie A Bridge Too Far?
Yeah.
Hardy Kruger died this year.
Who?
One of the stars of Bridge Too Far.
Okay, fair enough.
A German actor.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah, he would have been like fucking old.
Yeah.
Well, A Bridge Too Far, yeah.
Ooh, wait, nah, he's... Oh, yeah. This is the guy that was meant to be the... one of the... Oh, he was going to be a star in the Moon Knight series that was coming up.
Oh, Moon Knight, yeah.
Yep. One of the stars there died.
Okay, fair enough.
He was a young fella.
Okay, anti-vax probably.
No skiing accent.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
There's been a few. I still say Paul Meatloaf.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, like very revolutionary when it came to his music. Past, being a big part of because he was a big involvement in the Rocky Horror Show, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was in the Rocky Horror Show. He did a lot of the music for the Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he did a lot of plus general music as well.
He was like the inspiration for so many musicians as well.
I think, in a way, he sort of defined what the ballads were. Of course, there was ballads before then and all that kind of stuff. But I think with him, he really did sort of set a standard to what ballads were going to be and all that kind of stuff. And you can.
Bob Saget died this year as well.
Oh, he died
9th of Jan.
Yeah, he died a while back. Yeah
9th of Jan.
Yeah, that was a weird one because he literally did a bloody he did a comedy show the night before, and then he was found dead. And I think it was he had a cardiac arrest or something.
Oh,
yeah,
that's sad.
What?
A concert promoter and producer, who co-created the original Woodstock Festival died.
Oh yeah,
Michael Lang.
Very influential person. Well, Woodstock itself was very influential.
No, Woodstock was a massive turning point.
Yeah.
Man, there's actually been a lot of celebrity deaths.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're looking at people who are 60, 70 plus at this point. So yeah,
but I'm also talking a lot of people that are under 60 have died.
Yeah, or either due to COVID or some accidents and all that kind of stuff, or drug overdoses.
Oh crap! Screenwriter for Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, died this year as well.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, no one really.
So the original screenwriter.
Yeah, but no one really cares about the screenwriters and all that. The writers and shit.
But yeah, there's been.
Is Jared Leto on that list?
Nope.
Damn it.
Yep.
Damn it. I just want him to die.
No, you never wish someone to be dead.
Nah.
Wish for their careers to fail, not for them to be dead.
Yeah, I mean, I of course, You know, every, you know, Christmas I write, you know, Santa a letter saying, can you please, like, my only gift I want for this year is, you know, for, you know, Jared Leto to fall into obscurity again because he's fucking, yeah.
Yeah, he takes method acting far too far.
Oh.
Like, there's method actors and then there's method actors.
Like,
there's actors that are method actors and really good, and then there's one that take it way too far.
Yeah. Like, these, the thing is, like, you know, people hate method actors because they literally, because, like, the whole idea of what a method actor is so different to what it was, like, you know, many years ago, because people think, like, what a method actor is, like, you really get into the role and, like, you literally just become the character.
Yeah.
So, like, no, it's not so much that. You learn how to be the fucking character.
Like, like, you got Leto, he's, yes, but... Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Leonardo DiCaprio is
a method actor.
Is supposedly one, yeah.
No, he is. If The Departed, look at The Departed and then...
Wolf of Wall. Yeah, like any movie he was in.
Yeah, he's done fucking well.
Yeah.
So is... Batman, new trilogy.
Oh, what? New trilogy?
Oh, the fucking
Nolan Christian,
trilogy.
yeah, Christian Bale.
He's a method actor.
Yeah.
Look at his work as in The Machinist, for starters.
Well, yeah, he was literally fucking anorexic.
Yeah. There was also the I'm really shit with names.
Yeah.
From the movie Taxi Driver. It was like old 80s, 90s film.
Oh, De Niro.
I think it might have been. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Robert De Niro.
They got fucking, like, went right in it. Fucking went around with an actual taxi driver learning everything.
Nicolas Cage's one.
Yeah.
Because one of his most infamous, like, you know, method acting roles was Leaving Las Vegas, where, you know, he actually, you know, paid like a fucking like a severe alcoholic and just learned how to do his fucking, like, how to become an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Just watching him. And he, like, there was even a point where he's like, actually, you know what? I want to see you off alcohol and go for your withdrawal phases. Because I want to see what it's like, what happens when you do it, so he can, you know, portray his character.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know,
He would have paid the guy a fair bit of money to do it.
Of course he did. But, like, you know, Leaving Las Vegas is literally fucking such a great movie. That's the movie that got bloody Nicolas Cage's Best Actor nod for the Oscar win, was Leaving Las Vegas. And I'm like, yeah. Like, even though, like, people give shit to fucking, like, you know, Nicolas Cage, and like, but if you look at, like, a lot of his early work, like The Rock, Con Air, Face Off.
He was brilliant in Face Off.
So, Travolta was as well. Like that,
yeah.
You couldn't.
Those two work so well together in that movie.
Oh, that was such a perfect fucking role for both of those actors, and even though, because like freaking Travolta was sort of on the decline of his career at that point.
I will say I would have liked to see Nick Cage be evil for a bit longer, though. It's fairly short.
Yeah.
It's a fairly short experience.
But I think it sort of did work out well, because you didn't want to watch like half an hour, because the movie's only like what, an hour and a half or something. So because in the first act you only want it to be about like maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then you go into the second act, which is the main bulk of the movie. So you want him to quickly get into that.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be as fucking quick as fucking Dominion, Fallen Kingdom, like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Oh, wow.
I was wondering when you were going to
Yeah, of course I was going to fucking talk about that. So I finally, doing my overnights and all that, so I decided to watch the movies and that. And I think, I talked about when I was on here last, I watched, so I watched fucking...
You watched the first three.
So I watched the first three. Obviously, thoroughly enjoyed the first one. Second one was like, yeah, okay, fair enough. I can watch the third one, and I was like, oh, fuck.
For those that aren't keeping up, is talking about Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, yeah. So now... And then I decided, I might rewatch, Jurassic World. So I was like, yeah, okay, it's an enjoyable experience and all that. It's like, it's all right. It's not great, but it's like, it's pretty good. And then Fallen Kingdom. Oh, that was
difficult to get through.
Oh, that was bad. It was actually fucking bad.
And then we've also got Dominion coming out soon as well. The third one.
Yeah, which is going to be even...
Yeah.
It's not going to be good at all.
We still need to see Spider-Man, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. There's only one moment in that movie that kind of annoyed me. And it was a fucking death scene that I wanted but never happened.
Which one?
So it's the very last death scene, basically, where it's the main villain that dies. Because he has to get in by a dinosaur, as they all do.
Yeah.
Right? And the scene was basically he's sort of outside of the fucking outside the mansion, and he's about to get into the car, and this is when all the dinosaurs get released, so they start charging. So he decides to jump underneath the car, and they're just, and they're crushing it and all that, and he survives, right? So he's underneath the car, and he sort of comes out, and then you see what on the back on the car, when he's looking at the, whatever he's about to do, and there's a whole bunch of compies there. And I was like, and I'm like, dude, like, if there's one good fucking moment from Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World, was the fucking compy scene.
No, that was 3.
No, 2. Lost World 2.
I thought
the compy scene.
I thought, yeah, 2 was when they come in, like, they nick the T-Rex and come into the city.
Yes, and that is also there is also a compy. There's 2 compy scenes in it. It's the first one where the child gets attacked.
Yep.
But you don't see it. The second one is when the guy goes off to go to the toilet and he gets attacked by the compies, and he has to run for his life because these compies are fucking chasing after him. So that was a very graphic fucking scene of like all the compies jumping on him and just biting him like on his lip and everything. So there's all these compies like, you know, sort of standing on the car and thinking, oh, this is gonna be fucking brutal. Like, you know, just him getting destroyed by compies. So he sort of walks towards what he was gonna do. Next thing you know, the T-Rex it bites him and all that. Then a Ceratosaurus comes along and then bites him from the terrace, and then
rip him in half.
Well, not so much rip him. They kind of do in a way, and then they just fucking it drops to the ground, and then they fucking walk off. And I'm like, that's boring as fuck.
Yeah, you wanted to see the compies.
I wanted the compies. That would have been such more deserving for that character. Because it is really such a slow and painful death because they're just tiny little things.
Yeah.
And then I thought to myself when I'm watching it, or after when I watched it, I was like, with one of those things, you really can't assert dominance on those things.
No.
Because, like any other thing, you could probably kill, like, the alpha or kill, like, another bloody member of, like, any other species, and the animal might be a little bit more reprehensible because you just killed one of their own.
Yeah, you killed their strongest.
Yeah. And then I thought to myself, like, that wouldn't work against compies because you kill one of them, and then all the other compies will be thinking, yep, all right, well, one's dead, that's more meat for us then. It just wouldn't work. I'm like,
yeah, because they're scavengers.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, yeah. So
they're evil little bastards.
Yeah, so you couldn't fucking like even if you killed like 2 or 3 of them, the compies were like, oh, that's fine.
Nah, you want to know how to get your past a pack of compies?
How?
Have a flamethrower.
Oh well, yeah. But if you didn't have a flamethrower, it's all like, well, you just have to beat them up with a stick or something.
Yeah, a flamethrower or just even honestly just fuel and fire.
Yeah. If you have it readily available.
Yeah.
The fucking also just the whole bloody like the first half hour literally just contains getting onto Isla Nublar and then getting off Isla Nublar in like the first half an hour. It's like I think you meant to make that like a little bit longer, but no, you're literally within the first half, and it's a 2-hour movie.
Yeah. So
the first half hour, you're already off the fucking Isla Nublar. Like all the dinosaurs are dead on the island. It's like, oh wow, there's still another hour and a half of this movie.
Yeah, so what the fuck?
What the fuck? Like, what the shit? And then there was just so many like predictable fucking scenes in it as well. Like the fucking child in it. There's like a little girl.
Yep.
Yeah, do you care if I spoil it or not?
No, I've seen it. I just don't remember.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking clone.
Yeah.
And I picked that like in the first like 2 minutes I saw. I was like, oh, she's a clone. I just picked it. It's like, because the way they were talking about it, I was like, yeah, she's a clone. I just picked, and then it was revealed, yeah, she's a clone. I'm like, oh, well, what do you fucking know?
No. Yeah.
And then there was a bit of a cop-out, because, like, Lockheed, or whatever his name, the guy, name of the scientist, or whoever the name is, who worked with John Hammond at the start, it's a bit of a cop-out, because, like, you never hear about this guy until, like, Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, he's not even, maybe he's mentioned in, like, you know, the original Jurassic Park, but I've never... It was like, nah.
I think he might have been... Was he mentioned in Novella?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, a lot of people don't read the... A lot of people haven't read the books, though.
Yeah.
Because the books are so much more different to the bloody... Because the death scenes in the books are a lot more brutal.
Yeah.
Like, John Hammond actually dies in the book. He gets fucking torn apart by the raptors. Because it's the scene where... Because in the book, it's when the raptors are in the fucking kitchen going after the kids, and he knows he has to save his like grandchildren.
Yeah.
So he goes to where, you know, he does that little performance with the TV screen where he's talking to himself. He literally just starts it up and starts doing the whole fucking like, you know, presentation in that little like, you know,
to draw their attention.
And they come along and tear him apart.
Huh.
Yeah, in the book, just outright kill him. The Dilophosaurus attack. Oh, it's even more fucking brutal than what was so in the movie, he gets spit in the eyes, and then he fucking freaks out, and then runs into the car. Then then there's the Dilophosaurus that's in the car, and then it fades, it goes out, and it's just
you just see it rattling.
Yeah.
And
so in the novel, he gets spit in the eyes, and then the fucking Dilophosaurus swipes at him, and he feels down into his fucking gut, and he's like, all his guts are falling out.
So he was just disemboweled.
Yeah, and then he falls to the ground in that, and apparently the Dilophosauruses in the book were like 10 feet tall. So they were huge.
Yeah.
And apparently, so as he's lying on the ground, the fucking Dilophosaurus comes up, grabs him by the head, lifts him up, and then kills him.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. And then at the start of the novel, the compy scene from number 2 where the girl gets attacked is in it, so that's actually in it. And then there's another scene where there's a child that gets fucking eaten by a newborn infant child gets eaten alive by like 3 or 4 compies on Costa Rica.
Fuck.
Oh, it's fucking like the Michael Crichton's books are fucking brutal. Like it is so much more fucking different.
Yeah, and I can see why they didn't adapt some of it to it, because I reckon, Oh, well, they wouldn't have gotten past the age ratings for starters.
Oh, it would have been much...
it would have been R-rated.
Oh, 100% would have been R-rated, but it would have been such a better film, though. If they actually just followed the bloody novella, it would have been 100% better. Yeah.
How are you going with your other drink?
I'm getting there, close.
That's still your first one, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, when I finish this, we're going to be doing a shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What else was there? Well, I was going to say fucking... I was going to say something about bloody... Oh, whatever. I can't fucking remember. It's just like... I can honestly talk about Jurassic Park because I still love it, regardless. Like, when I was younger, I fucking loved, like, Jurassic Park 3 because I was like... I watch it because I was like really like the first one I ever watched because it's like, oh, dinosaurs, yeah. And then obviously as I got older and I matured up, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's actually kind of shit.
Yeah, it's like perfect thing for age difference. First one he watched was Jurassic Park 3. First one I watched, the very first one.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
I still remember when The Land Before Time came out.
Which is weird because, like...
It was up to number 5 by the time you were born.
Yeah. Well, the first Alien movie I watched was Alien. I didn't watch Aliens for, like, a couple more years after that. And and even to this day, even though, like, Aliens is still probably one of the greatest action films, it's still, for me, like, Alien itself is one of the best fucking movies out there. I highly recommend that to everybody whenever I watch it.
I think that's just, in general, everyone recommends that.
No, more people recommend Aliens because it's more action-filled.
I turn around and say, watch them in order. Get the whole story.
Yeah. Like number 3...
I still need to watch Covenant.
Yeah. They really, yeah.
I really dropped the ball with that one.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of homoeroticism between the fucking 2 androids.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, trust me, there's a very particular scene where there's a lot of, like, it's a very innuendo about, hey.
Again, would not surprise me.
But this is sort of like, Ridley Scott really just trying to, like, develop the bloody world of, like, aliens and all that, because he tried to do that with Prometheus. He sort of tried to make it sort of a bit of a different story, but of course people are like, oh, this is like, where's the alien and that? So that's where like a lot of it got fucked up. Yeah,
that giant fucking squid thing.
Yeah.
Then the giant squid thing into the
engineer.
Into the engineer, and then it was what they call that, the progenitor or something.
Yeah, and then it made like a proto fucking alien.
Yeah,
which was like so stupid. Yeah,
but it's like where the first design, like it's meant to be the like what the aliens evolved from.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, like I know what he was trying to do with the film, but I think just because he just sort of like crumbled under the pressure of like it's not an alien film.
Yeah, because like here's the thing: is like Prometheus is like it's like, oh, here's where the aliens came from. No, aliens have been around for thousands of years before humans went into space, and they were already at the point they were at.
Yeah, well, it is a very philosophical sort of movie.
Like you go into the lore of aliens and Predator. Yeah, aliens and Predators have been hunting aliens for like thousands of years, if not millions.
Alien versus Predator isn't canon.
No, but their lineage, like the actual canon lineage
Yeah.
from the comics, yes.
Yeah.
Like the movie, no. The comics, yes.
Yeah. But then like the whole like time, like the timelines are so weird in it though. Because like you can't really turn around and say like Alien versus Predator is canon to both aliens and or predators.
No.
Because it's sort of like, because these people, how did they not know about the fucking aliens that originally attacked in like the early 2000s, and it's been like a couple hundred years?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like, well, that doesn't make sense because you would have already known.
But yeah, the Alien and Predator bullshit has been going on for millions of years.
Yeah.
Like the aliens were already as they were before Prometheus.
Yeah. Well, I guess like we wouldn't really ever know because like honestly, like I think with the Alien franchise, it really just needs to just go away at this point. Like as much as I would love to see more of it and expand on the universe, but honestly, it's just like,
or not so much go away. It's don't keep on trying to change shit and just run with what's already established.
Yeah, but the thing is though, but it's Ridley Scott's baby. He is the one who can determine if it's canon or not because it's his fucking
creation.
It's his creation, so he can turn around and say, yeah, it's canon or it's not canon.
Yeah,
you know, like Alien Colonial Marines is canon, even though it like retcons so much of the bloody movie of Aliens. It retcons so much. It does. It literally like retcons like a few moments.
Oh fuck.
Like one of the major bloody characters that dies in like Aliens. Yeah, he's alive in Colonial Marines.
Yeah, that's
stupid. Just literally just retcons the whole bloody thing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. So that's my little fucking rant about movies.
Yeah, I've only as you know, I've only really been watching one thing right now.
Yeah.
An anime series. Pretty much give the ones that are still currently casting like one episode a week, give that a little bit of time to move forward.
Yeah.
So after these last 8 episodes, I would have gone through 122 episodes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Fuck, that's a stint.
Yeah.
I'm craving for something else now. Craving for something different, but it's like, no, I'm so close, I need to finish it. But yeah, it's like what I'm watching, they just they've turned some of these characters that were badasses into wimps and then back to badasses, and it's just back and forth. And
yeah.
Like, fucking it, or they're focusing like 5 episodes on this one character when there's so much more
fillers,
so much else going on.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I always hate about anime is fucking fillers.
Yeah. And it always will be filled with fillers.
Yeah, because the anime gets ahead of the original material.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
After these 8 episodes, I can go back to Afueta, Demon Slayer, and all that.
Yep.
Which I've watched the first episode of Afueta. That was good.
Yep. Season 2, was it?
Yeah, season 2. It's going to be fucking brilliant.
All right, shot time.
Yay. Give me 1 second.
That's all good. So, well, I mean, we're going to be at least doing 2 shots minimum because we've obviously got the lime and the salts for the standard tequila shot. And then, of course, we've got the cinnamon orange for the second one.
Okay. Lime, salt first.
Lime and salt first. All right, let's do some shots.
I didn't fill it up to complete, Max, because I don't want to spill the bastard.
There you go.
Just throw me one.
There you go. Yeah.
Fuck, that's chunky.
Sorry?
Fuck, that's chunky.
Yep.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's lick, sip, sup.
Yes. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Hi ho, it's off there we go.
All right.
3,
2, 1. Yeah, that went down quite smoothly, actually. That wasn't actually too bad.
Now for the fun bit.
Oh, we're doing another one. Yay, we get to do another one. All right, 2 shots in a row.
Yep. Swap, yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
Yeah, neither do I. Look at my shot. Just
If we're going to do shots, we'll get them out of the way.
shots. That's right, we do. We only have to shoot and bite.
Yep.
All right, let's see how we go.
1 second, I need to
I'll prepare. Oh yeah, gotta.
get a bit myself.
Yep. Oh yeah. God, this is gonna take me back to when I was bloody 20, man. God, that was like fucking going on 7 years ago.
Yeah, close to.
Yeah.
You're 27 this year, aren't you?
Yeah. Fuck, I'm getting old.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
So
What are you, like 30 fucking 2?
I'm now 35, cunt.
35? Fucking, I'm gonna have to buy you a fucking walker, mate, soon enough.
Oh, kiss my ass. My best mate's going on 40.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Well, okay.
So it's just down and bite.
Down and bite.
Okay, dokie.
3,
Cheers.
2, 1. Oh, that was nice. you do not look happy with those fucking...
Nope.
Hey, look at that. We're only freaking close to halfway through the fucking bottle. There you go. It's not too bad.
See, the first one I didn't need to chase, so that one I did.
Is it because of the tequila? Or the mezcal?
Yeah, I think it's one because it's the fucking...
The worms have really sort of brought in the flavour, haven't they?
No, I reckon it's just the, like, when you said tequila, I thought actual tequila, that just doesn't taste
Well, it's like
right.
like I explained to you
Yeah.
before, it's contaminated agave.
Yeah, like, whereas me, I like tequila.
Yeah.
That's, yeah, as you said, that's not, they can't even call that tequila.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, for me, it's like,
But I can understand why they would still sell it on the market, because, like, you don't want to waste, the agave. You don't want to waste it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to do a roll, so why don't you talk about something? Something recent in your life that has infatuated you.
Oh, there's 2 things that I've put a lot of effort into now. Well, one of them.
Okay, so do you want to start with the good or the bad?
What would you like me to start with?
See, I want you to start with the good, because then at least I can just revel in the pain of the bad when it comes along.
Oh, you're an ass.
So start with the good. So what's good this week that you...
Okay, so yesterday I went and got myself the new Pokemon game.
Alright, so talk to us about it.
It is for the first time in, 20 years now? It's been, 20 years since the first games came out?
Like, going on like nearly 30 years, dude.
Nah, it wouldn't be 30.
It's close to it.
Because I think the first one came out when I was like 8.
Yeah, it came out like...
about I think 95, 96.
Yeah, around there. So like nearly 30 years, dude.
Fucking hell, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
So yeah, the new Pokemon game is really fucking good. I never thought I'd say that about a Pokemon game ever again in my life.
Yeah. You and like nearly everybody else at this point.
Yeah, like I'm in absolute shock how much I'm enjoying it. I got it yesterday. I've now sunk 19 hours into it as of 9 p.m. tonight. Over 2 days, and I'm not bored.
Yeah, nah. So talk more about the game. Exactly, because you're going to treat this sort of like a little bit like a review sort of.
Okay, so yeah, you're doing your basic thing, going out, catching Pokemon, leveling them up, everything like that. Instead of like the actual handheld games where you have to put an XP share onto a Pokemon for all your team to get it. Nah, all your team every time you battle, all your team gets XP. You've got goals to get with every Pokemon that you catch, because you're actually, the time frame of it is all the way in the past, back when Pokeballs and all that have only just been developed.
So talk about more about what's different about the game. So talk about like what's the concept of the game. So what makes this one different to a normal Pokemon? Because you're sort of just explaining like maybe like what
the mechanic. I'm trying to explain the mechanics in the story.
But maybe talk more about why is this one more different. That's probably to start from that and then talk about like mechanics and that.
It's like, for starters, it's a proper open world. Like, it's not just you going into random battle shit. You actually see the Pokemon in the wild, and you can actually sneak up on them to catch them. Like, you throw a Pokeball at their back to basically do a critical hit to give like, a higher chance of capturing them, or you can throw out a Pokemon to actually battle them instead. And then there's obviously the Pokemon that you actually have to battle, get them weak, and then capture them like in the original. But as well, you can also capture them straight off the start by surprising them, as long as they hadn't spot you.
Yeah.
If they do spot you, your Pokemon, they'll actually just hit your Pokeball away.
Yeah.
And then they'll come and attack you. And if you take 3 hits,
you pass out.
Yeah, you pass out, lose a bit of your gear and all that shit.
So the way it basically is, it's basically the foundations of what Pokemon becomes, basically.
Pretty much,
That's what it is. So it's basically, like you said, so you time traveled back to when, humans start learning more about what Pokemon were.
Yeah, when they first started realizing when they developed the very first Pokeball, so that when they could catch and hold onto Pokemon for the very first time. You're helping create the very first Pokedex.
So it's literally it's an origin story to what Pokemon is.
Yeah.
So and because you were brought there through like a rift in the
a space-time rift.
Yeah.
So brought in from like our modern normal world.
Yeah.
To that time.
Yeah. So sort of like the way I say it,
basically it's an isekai.
I'd say it's more like the Terminator sort of thing, because it's a temporal causality loop, because you needed that character to go back in time to create the Pokemon, to establish what Pokemon is, then for him to go back in time. It's sort of like that. It goes into that loop.
Yeah.
So it's a temporal causality loop, basically. So what Terminator is.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Like, even though it's got, right now I've seen Pokemon from first gen all the way up to recent gen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't found my original first 3.
Oh yeah, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander.
I haven't seen them, but at the same time, I'm only in the second area. There's meant to be like 6 areas in the game.
Yeah. Which is, I think it's meant to be sort of encompassing of like all the regions, sort of.
But at the same time, it's like different Pokemon come out depending on the weather, depending on the time of day. Obviously, you go into the hills, you're going to find a lot more rock. You go into the forest, you'll find bug and all that type of Pokemon and plant Pokemon. I've gone into a snowy region and found
ice-based Pokemon.
Just one so far, unfortunately. But even then, I went through a swampland and I saw frogs and hippo Pokemon and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I will say I need to diversify my team more. But yeah, there's just so much to do. You've got little side requests as well. It's very Monster Hunter style-esque, where you go out into the field, you do your missions, you do your capturings. And then you come back, you report back, and it's like, okay, when you report back, that's when all your things get added to the Pokedex. You get a certain amount of points, so you can level up your ranking with the guild.
Yep. And
depending on your ranking, depends on how high level the Pokemon will actually listen to you. Like right now, I've just leveled up, and I can now get level 80 Pokemon to listen to me.
Yeah.
And you can get 9 ranks, and I'm at rank 6 or 7.
Yeah, so it sort of works like the badge system, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So do you think this is going to be a one-off, sort like a standalone sort of one-shot sort of thing? Or do you think that, like, you know, Game Freak and Nintendo are going to build off this and sort of, like, change Pokemon into more like this?
I hope they build off it, to be honest. Because they've become too stagnant over the years with it. Like, this is the fresh kick in the ass that they needed to revitalize the genre.
Yeah.
Because it just became way too stale. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, it's just a new, fresher paint on it every time, and just new Pokemon.
Exactly. Whereas this one, it's like it's a complete overhaul of how you interact with the world, how you interact with the Pokemon, everything like that. They could add so much more to this, and make it so much bigger and so much. They could do so much to it to make it the staple of the Pokemon game franchise.
Yeah, because I do kind of hope, you know...
you've seen me playing it. What are your opinions on it?
It's definitely different, and I reckon this is definitely the way it should be going, because you saw it, like, the evolution with, like, the Mario games. There was a huge fucking... the way the games progressed and all that kind of stuff. And because, like, you know... There was so, like, with the original, like, Pokemon's, the original format, it was still the same regardless. Even though, like, Mario in of itself was, like, very similar. But then there were times when it changed the formula. So, like, Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, Mario World, Mario, Super Mario, like, you know... Those
the big changing points were Mario N64. That was the biggest changing point.
And then there was Mario Galaxy, then Mario...
Yeah, because Sunshine followed 64 with just a few little things. Then Galaxy went even more, and now Odyssey is just fucking insane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So they, at least... But the thing is, though, with the Mario series, they built off, like, you know... They still have... There's still the original formula there. But they changed it so much to where it felt fresh and new, because they added new concepts to it, and and
that's pretty much what Arceus has pretty much done. It's like it still feels like a Pokemon game. It still gives you that feeling of accomplishment of, oh, I got a new Pokemon. I can level this one up and get this and sort my teams out, and then adds the extra little stat boosts that I told you about. And all that, and you could make an insane team. So it's like all the stuff from the original, just they've changed the style of it. Yeah. Kept the original core concepts, but changed everything else, and it still feels like a Pokemon game. For me, it feels so much better.
So with all the people that you've seen who've done reviews and that, do you think it's been more... how do you think the reception's been to it? Has it been a bit negative, a bit mixed, or has it been a bit more positive?
It's been a little bit mixed, but that's... the only criticism I've really heard about it is the fact that, like, the rendering in it, isn't up to par. Yeah,
but I can understand. Like, I told you my reason why is because it is a Switch. It's not going to have the same processing power compared to, like, a console, and definitely not a PC.
Yeah, but at the same time, I can counteract that with have a look at the Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah. But something tells me this is very sort of experimental. This is definitely, like, they're trying to change the formula, and if Nintendo wants to reinvigorate what bloody Pokemon's all about, then they should now build off this world and then start introducing new changes, adding new features into that in future.
Or even better, just please, for the love of God, give us, like, if it's a DLC or the next one. Give us like the areas are already pretty big. Yeah. But give us a full land mass. Yeah. And give us every goddamn Pokemon in the game.
They probably will do that.
Like every one from Gen 1 to whatever it is.
Because at least with, like, Nintendo, they don't do yearly releases. And you see, like, they actually take their time. They'll sit on development for, like, 2, 3, 4+ years on these before they release them.
Yeah, I know the next one's not going to come out until I'm probably closer to 40.
Yeah, exactly. So, but because at least, they're going to take their time. They're going to make sure they build the world, and they make sure the game's, ready when it's on release. See, that at least Nintendo's consistent on that compared to, like, other companies like EA and Ubisoft, where the games are, virtually in like beta stages or alpha stages. Not betas. They're in alpha stages when they get released.
Not all the time though, but
they're at a quality in which it's like this is not meant. This is
no,
not
they're at a quality where it's like no, this is not good. But yeah, like if you used to be a fan of Pokemon and have a Switch, I say fucking get it.
Yeah, might as well.
Like it is thoroughly enjoyable.
Yeah.
And as I keep on saying to Bo, I never thought I'd see the day where I'd turn around and say, fuck, I like Pokemon again.
Yeah. But do you love it as much as Last of Us 2?
You want to jump straight into that.
All right, so after bloody 2 years sitting in its fucking cellophane wrapping... No, 2 years.
Is it 2 years?
It's virtually 2 years at this point.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it came out in like early 2019.
No, 220.
Nope, 2019.
I'm checking.
Yep, 2000. I remember it being fucking... it's either early 2020 or mid to late 2019. It did not come out last year, I can guarantee you that.
19th of June, 2020.
Yeah, so we're going on like nearly a year and a half now. So it's been about a year and a half. It's finally left the cellophane wrapping and it finally got installed on his PlayStation and I finally got the motherfucker to play it.
Yes, and I played it through completion and I'm currently 2 trophies off getting the platinum because the platinum's really fucking easy.
So what made this game like the game of the year? So what was so great about this game?
I will throw that bottle at your face. Okay, yeah, this is a big one to start.
All right.
Okay, the gameplay and all that, good. I'll give it that. The gameplay of it is fucking good.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed the scavenging. I enjoyed the enemy encounters. I enjoyed how dynamic the enemy encounters become. Like they flank you. They call out your position. Like the AI in it's gotten really, really good.
Yeah. All right. So that's any other positives before we move on to the negatives? Any other positives that you can think of?
It's an easy platinum.
All right. So what's the negatives of it? Go for it. Tell me the negatives.
Okay. Yeah, I can. They did my boy wrong. Like, yeah, he had done a lot of bad shit, but taking him out and beating him for hours with a golf club to the face, that's a little bit brutal for who was the main protagonist of the first game. And honestly, like, yeah, he killed a lot of people to save one girl that he ended up seeing as a replacement daughter. Yeah. Like, I can understand that there'd be a lot of people that are pissed off, but yeah, like in the game, you help this bird survive a horde of infected. Like literally save a life about 4 or 5 times. And then get to safety, introduce yourselves, like you guys act like you've heard of us before, and straight away the protagonist goes, yeah, we have, and shotguns his fucking knee. It fucking kneecaps him with a double barrel. Yep. And then proceeds to beat the shit out of him with a golf club. So going all Andrew Ryan on his ass. Yeah. That was pretty brutal. Yeah. That was a bit excessive in my opinion. Yeah.
But I think I can understand why they did that, because they're trying to build animosity. They're trying to not only build the reason why Ellie's going to go after Abby, but it's also giving the player the motivation to do it.
Oh, I had that and then some.
Yeah. But then also, obviously, what hurt as well is that those parts where you had the play as Abby.
Yeah, this whole second half of the game.
Yeah.
So you're playing as Ellie to start off with, hunting down Abby and all that, and hunting down the group she was with that fucking massacred Joel, and you take them out one by one. Yeah. There's a few that were actually dead before she got to them. There was a few that weren't so dead when she got they were dead afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, like honestly, the bit that pissed me right off, it's like there's a whole lot of shit that goes down in the main city that's based in Seattle.
Yeah.
Ellie goes, like, pretty much retires on the farm, then gets drawn back into it by Tommy, who survived a gunshot to the face.
Yep.
Hunts Abby down again. Nice big fight at the end, and then she lets her go.
So tell me the build up to it. Like, so tell me the exact build up to it, because then I can probably, you know what I'm like with like justifications and like how it's story wise going, because like, you know, obviously how I do with like movies and that and anime, like how the story. So just tell me the whole build up to the moment when Abby gets let go.
Okay. Okay. So like Joel, like Tommy comes back and like is like, I've got new intel of where Abby is and all that.
Yeah.
Keep in mind this whole time, Ellie's been suffering severe PTSD, like actually having severe flashbacks.
Yeah. About the incident.
About the incident, seeing Joel actually blacking out, screaming and everything because of that.
Yeah.
Tommy comes in, gives her new info. She leaves her partner and her baby and goes to hunt Abby again. Yeah. At this point, Abby has been captured by a group in Santa Barbara.
Yep.
Because she was searching for the Fireflies.
Yep.
And yep, she got captured by a group. Ellie was tracking her. Yep. Went through the entire fucking group.
Yep.
And then she found Abby tied up on one of their the punishment things that the group had in the low tide area or high. An area that would basically be 3/4 underwater in high tide, tied up to a pole and all that, cut her down. At this point as well, when you were playing as Abby, you end up having a little Asian kid that's boy transition or girl transition boy.
Yep.
With you, and he's still with you when Abby's searching for the Fireflies in Santa Barbara and gets captured.
Yep.
Ellie cuts Abby down and the kid. Abby leads them to the boats. Keep in mind everyone's already dead.
Yep.
Everyone else is already dead. And Abby's like, "No, I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you."
Yep.
And Ellie's like, "No, you will, or else I'll slit his throat."
Yep.
So they fight. Next you know, Ellie's just breaking down and tells Abby to go.
Yeah. Okay. So, what I think it is...
Keep in mind, Ellie's severe PTSD and wanting closure.
So, what I think it is that she could have killed Abby at that moment. But I think she did come to the realization that it doesn't matter what she does to Abby, it's not going to bring back Joel.
Mm.
And she has to come with terms that maybe, in a sad way, Joel deserved what he got.
Oh,
not like the way he died, but that he, suffered the consequences of his actions.
Here's the thing. I can understand why Joel got offed. Yeah, he was, before you see him there, you got to think there was 20 years of infection.
Yeah.
Him and Tommy did a lot of bad things to survive.
Yeah.
He admits to that on multiple occasions.
Well, yeah, because...
But at the same time, you didn't need to take him out so fucking brutally.
Yeah.
He got fucking kneecapped with a shotgun and then had his face beaten in by a golf club for
that's the whole idea
of
like I said, I think that the initial part was to gain the motivation behind it. But then over the time you learn more about who Abby is and about her personal relationships and that.
Yeah, especially when you're playing with her as well.
That's what I mean. And then you sort of learn, hang on, this maybe what she did is unforgivable, but at the same time does she she was only doing because she acted in the way that Ellie was going to act, in a way to avenge her father.
At the same time, also, Abby let Ellie survived twice.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I don't think Ellie was so much thinking, well, you know, I saved you twice, or you saved me twice, so I'm going to let you think. I think it literally did come down to the point, like, there was nothing that, you know, whatever action she took against Abby was not going to fucking end. There was going to be no real closure. So she just went, and obviously she knew that, like, this child needed, or this boy needed, was it a boy? Girl transition.
Yeah, girl transition boy.
Yeah, so the boy, so the boy, like, and this boy needed Abby, and she sort of saw that Abby was more like she saw him. Yeah, she saw her as Joel, and she saw herself in that boy in that sense, and she's like, well, if I do what you did to Joel,
the kid's going to have the same reaction.
Exactly. It's like, this is just going to be a never-ending point of, like, you know, revenge to the point to where will it... So I think that's where it comes down to, is I think she sort of came to... I haven't played the game, I didn't ever saw the end, but this is based on what you've said. I think that's what it is.
Like, here's the thing, I can understand why they went that way. It doesn't have to be happy with it.
Of course not. No, you never have to be happy with the way it is. But as long as, I reckon, if there's a clear rational judgment and rationale behind it, I can understand in a story sense why. Because it's a very, you know, like, you know, an eye for an eye makes the world go blind. So, yeah.
That's why you poke out both eyes.
Yeah. Choo! Fucking
I'll go all Kill Bill on your ass,
Kill
bitch.
Bill, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there's the story I was basically just trudging through.
Yeah.
The gameplay though I did enjoy.
Yeah. I did hear people that, like, the gameplay was definitely a lot better.
The gameplay was good, the story needed improvement.
But yeah. But I don't know. I think in a way Naughty Dog has sort of lost its way of fucking storytelling.
Yeah. Like Naughty Dog was never Naughty Dog, Uncharted was fucking brilliant. But
and then the first Last of Us, like, the story in that was amazing.
Yeah, the first Last of Us, but then they just started going sideways. It's like fucking Uncharted series. That was fucking brilliant. Like, yeah, the end segments and all that of all Uncharted went way sci-fi and all that, but the actual story, like, especially Uncharted, A Thief's End was fucking brilliant. Like, Thief's End is how you fucking finish a series.
Well, speaking about Uncharted, are you keen to watch the movie?
I'm on the fence.
I know where I am. I'm
off the fence.
I'm a solid no on it.
Yeah.
Only because 2 reasons. One, it is a movie based off a video game, so you're not going to replicate replicate it, because people find the action scenes more enjoyable when you're in control of them.
Yes.
Number 2, Marky Mark's in it.
I knew that you were going to say Marky Mark. I fucking knew it.
Come on, you know I was going to say. He's literally only been good in 2 movies. Fucking The Other Guys, when he was playing as a fucking when he was with him and Will Ferrell in a...
I know, I haven't seen The Other Guys. I couldn't bring myself
and the other one is Shooter.
Shooter was good.
They're the only 2 good movies with Marky Mark in it that I can...
Shooter was fucking
that good. I can turn around and go, yes, that was a good performance.
Like, my dad, he watched Shooter, like, again and again and again. He was addicted to that film. I can understand why, but I just can't watch movies over and over and over and over.
I have to give it at least like a year or so.
Yeah, and that's minimum for me.
Yeah. See, like, for me, like, because, like, was it like about a month ago, or about a month and a half ago, I watched The Thing. And that's the first time I watched it in about like 5 or 10 years. And I'm going to probably wait another 5 years before I watch it again, because I want to just, you know...
I still need to watch it, Chapter 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Nah, but if anything, just for Skarsgård.
Yeah, true.
Because Skarsgård's a fucking brilliant actor. All the Skarsgård brothers are, really.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I still need to watch it Part 1 and 2. I really want to. It just, I'm not really big into watching movies, to be honest. I prefer series. For me, it really does, like, when it comes to a movie, I really do judge it based on three factors.
the actors and actresses that are involved,
Yep.
the director, and how many screenwriters there were or writers of it. If there's any more than 2, I don't watch because I've seen
Because
movies.
there'll be too many conflicting.
Too many chefs in the kitchen. Whatever the saying is.
Too many cooks spoil the broth.
Exactly. Yeah. See, there's one. What is it? The movie I want to watch most this year so far is The Northman.
Yeah, I'm the one that suggested that to you.
Well, then I watched the trailer and I was like, and I watched it. And I went, hang on, this fucking this direction is so familiar. Where have I seen it? And I looked up. It's like Robert Eger or something like that. I looked up the director. Oh yeah, he's directed probably 2 of the best films like the last decade: The Lighthouse with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, and The Witch, which was the colonial witch movie. And that was I watched that in cinema, dude. That witch movie.
Yeah,
literally one of the best horror movies of the modern age. I do not say that much about horror movies because a lot of horror movies are shit. This one is literally of so far in the last 2 decades, the last 2-3 decades, best horror movie. So good because it does not rely on jump scares. It relies on ambience.
it relies on the feeling that you get from it.
Yes.
In general, not just fucking trying to scare the shit out of you.
Exactly. Then speaking about Robert Pattinson, have you watched the trailer to the Batman yet?
Not the newest one, no.
I've watched the first trailer to it. Fucking cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. That's all I think of.
He looks like I know. He
so
looks like an
fucking
emo. Yeah, I know.
They're like, he's so goth. He's just like, I'm so sad. Bruce, do you mind? We're at a gala. My parents used to take me. Oh my god, shut up, Bruce Wayne. And then have you heard him speak like Batman?
I think so in one of the trailers. I haven't.
I have high hopes for it. All right, this is going to be. I have high hopes for it because it's sort of like it is going a much sort of edgier, not so much edgier, but a much more darker side to it.
Yeah.
Again, I just don't know how to feel about it. It's just like I don't like it. How Bruce Wayne has been portrayed as a fucking really emo edgelord, and his voice is sort of like he really is trying to do bloody the whole like where are they? Where are like that thing? Instead of like how like when I think of like Batman, like you just watch like the animated series of Batman. Batman like just speaks like Bruce Wayne.
Well, yeah. Let's face it. Like for me, the greatest one of the best Bruce Waynes is fucking I keep on forgetting
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. He's the best Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, the best Batman.
Mm-hmm. What about George Clooney, mate?
Keaton.
The bat nips, the bat butt, the bat card.
Yeah. And let's face it, we all know who the best Joker is. Oh, the best live action Joker.
Well, actually, you're putting in very fair contention because there's actually 2.
The best. Oh yeah, Nicholson and fucking Ledger were fucking close.
Yeah, but if you had to honestly pick,
I'll honestly say Ledger.
I will honestly say Ledger myself.
But best Joker,
voice, Mark Hamill.
Yes.
I knew you were going Mark. I think he like virtually has exclusive rights to do the voice of like any Batman.
Yeah, because he's done them in all the games and pretty much every animated series.
Yeah,
because he does it far too fucking well.
Yeah. God,
he's become the voice of Joker.
Well. Yeah, well, in the new Batman, it's the Riddler who's the villain in this one.
Yes.
Who's the Riddler? Do you know who is the actor of it?
I can find out.
Please do. Because that, for me, that's going to seal it. Because it's not, I know for a fact it's not going to be Jim Carrey.
No.
Like, that was like, but yeah, whoever the Riddler is probably what's going to do it for me. That's probably going to make or break it for me.
Paul Dano.
What has he been in?
Oh, Colin Farrell is Penguin.
Oh, I don't like. Oh, not Colin. Oh, no, not Colin Farrell.
He's playing Penguin.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Here we go.
No, you kind of lost me with that one.
Yep. Okay, Paul Dano.
Yeah.
You actually might know him.
Yeah.
Where's one that you probably know him from? Like, here's the thing. As soon as I saw his face, I knew I'd like. He's been in a lot.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot, but he's. Here we go. I'll show you his face, and you'll know him.
Honestly, no.
I recognize his face.
Okay, where's his filmography? Okay, what have I seen of this list? Then I'll probably think about it. I haven't. God, I haven't even watched a lot of these movies.
There's the thing. I haven't watched a lot of them anyway, but I still recognize his face.
I'm just trying to find one. Oh my, yeah.
Like I said, he's been in a lot.
Yeah, he's. Oh God, I'm literally like looking and I cannot see a single bloody.
I reckon he's done a few TV things.
Oh, there was the Sopranos. I literally just scrolled past Sopranos. God, I don't even.
Like, he was the other Looper in Looper.
Dude, I never watched Looper. Oh, that's the thing. I honestly never seen him before.
Like,
so this is an interesting thing for me.
Like, with me, I would have seen him in...
Well, apparently he's in 12 Years a Slave, and I haven't seen that. I want to.
He was the main character in Swiss Army Man.
I never watched Swiss Army Man.
Oh, okay, I did. It was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Sopranos, I know him in. Swiss Army Man, I know him in. Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh! Okay, I've seen that one. Okay, now I know exactly who you're talking about.
Where the Wild Things Roam. Cowboys and Aliens.
No, I never watched that one because I looked at the poster and I went, nope.
Yeah, Looper.
Never watched that one.
But yeah, let's have a look. So yeah, obviously, here we go. Go back. So yeah, obviously Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yeah.
Paul Dano as Riddler. Colin Farrell as Penguin. Jeffrey Wright as James Gordon.
Okay.
Andy Serkis as Alfred.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. I reckon that's a really good one.
Ben Affleck, it doesn't have any name under it, though.
Please tell me he's like a raped victim, like a dead rape victim.
Don't know, but Ben Affleck, it doesn't have any name under him.
Yeah.
John Turturro as Carmine Falcone.
Ooh.
Alex Ferns as Pete Savage.
Yeah.
Barry Cogan as Stanley Markel. You know him as the new the Flash.
Yep. The Netflix one.
No, the Justice League one.
Yeah. Who's Selena?
Matthew McConaughey, but it doesn't have a name under it. Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Like, I personally like Colin Farrell. That's just me personally.
The shit outweighs what he's done good, unfortunately.
The Gentleman, good. Total Recall, yeah, so.
The Gentleman, that is probably one of the most impressive performances that I've seen of him recently.
In Burgess, that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, it was alright.
Alexander Mann.
No! Because you know who else that contains? In Alexander?
Ooh.
Jared Leto. So you have two of the...
Phone Booth.
That was a good bottle movie, that one.
Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're not talking about his Daredevil performance.
Was he dead? Oh,
Bullseye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fright Night.
Yeah.
He was good. Fantastic Beasts, the first one.
Never watched it, so...
There's a few. Saving Mr. Banks I've seen. Crazy Heart I've seen. Tigerland. Pride and Glory I've seen. Heart's War I've seen.
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
But yeah, he's done a few good ones though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you put him in the right movie, he's
fucking brilliant.
He's amazing. But like I said, he's in so much shit though. That's the issue. That's what kills it for me. He is in so much shit.
Like, let's face it. David Patterson.
Yeah.
Was like, yeah, he's a good actor, but honestly, he was wasted in Twilight.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. But
as
like,
you said, The Lighthouse, fucking
one of the honestly, like one of the best movies in the decade.
yeah.
Like as much as I give shit to Jared Leto, right?
Also, if you haven't seen it on Netflix, The Devil All the Time.
I don't have
He's
Netflix.
Fucking insane.
I'm trying to minimize the subscriptions that I have. But I
really need to do that.
Yeah, but like I said, like as much as I hate Jared Leto, there's one performance that seals it for me with him. The one good performance, and that was Dallas Buyers Club. That is honestly one of the best performances I've ever seen
For Leto.
Or for an actor in general. It was so good. So I can't fault him on that movie. He can, if you put him in the right movie, but unfortunately he's just in so much shit.
Yeah, like 1 second. Career, no, not career. I'm after filmography.
Filmography, yep.
For Leto, and I'll be able to tell you the ones.
I think I could easily tell you for my honest opinions with them.
Acting credits, accolades. Yeah. No, there we go. Main articles. Filmography. Here we go. Film. Thin Red Line. He was in that.
Thin Red Line. What was that one about?
World War II, I think.
Communist. So that would have been
Fight Club.
Was he in Fight Club?
He was the bleach blonde kid.
I don't remember.
You know the bleach blonde kid that fucking crap. Edward Norton beats the living shit out of him and then says, "I wanted to destroy something beautiful."
Perfect.
That was Leto.
Was that his only time in that fucking movie?
No, he was a
recurring character.
He was a secondary character in that film.
Okay, I think I've just...
He was in American Psycho and got an axe to the back of his head.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as long as there's damage dealt to him, I'm happy.
Yeah. He was in Phone Booth as well, surprisingly.
Was he?
Lord of War with opposite Nick Cage.
Oh, yeah, because he played as his fucking like drug addicted fucking brother.
Yeah,
that was
he was good in that.
It wasn't Nick Cage's best performance.
No, but Leto was good in that.
He was all right.
Blade Runner 2049. So the newer Blade Runner.
Subpar. Like his performance was acceptable for that movie.
But yeah, like in fucking Phone Booth, he was good. In fucking American Psycho, yes, it was short, but it was funny.
Good.
Girl Interrupted, he was decent in. Thin Red Line, he was good in. Fight Club, he was really good in. And that's like. And then TV. He's done a few in TV as well. Excuse me. Oh, he's only done like 10 in TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, mainly, yeah, like I will say out of his entire filmography, there's probably 5 or 6 movies that I say he done really well.
Yeah. So for me, there's one outstanding performance, which is like what I said, Dallas Buyers Club. Yeah. There's a few that are acceptable. The majority are shit.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. I think that's just in general with actors. If you put them like that's just, I think that's very common, like very common sense sort of thing. You get someone in the right role, they are fucking amazing.
Like these days, Nick Cage, for example, these days any role that he's in, don't take it seriously.
Yeah, because that man is in so much financial fucking trouble.
Nah, but don't take his role seriously. He does his movies are very tongue in cheek these days, and he plays it fucking well.
Yeah,
because he chews the scenery as much as Defoe.
Yeah,
and Defoe's like the master of chewing scenery.
But the thing is, like, he really, you can tell that he's really trying. That he's really trying to bring a performance. And that's what I can respect about Nick Cage. He's really trying to bring a performance to the movie.
Like, that's one thing that I love is he pissed off so many people in Hollywood. And that's just recently when he turned around and said, "Don't call me an actor. I don't want to be associated with them. I'm a thespian."
Yeah. Because he actually comes from fucking like Hollywood fucking bloodline.
Yeah.
Because he's a Copeland or Copland. Copeland.
He's a fucking he's old blood Hollywood.
Yeah, like he's great. He's like his uncle, his grandfather is like literally considered one of the best fucking directors in Hollywood during like it's fucking during the silver screen times. So I mean, like he's Copeland, something like that. He comes from a very prestigious thing, but I do respect that the man didn't want the fucking last name because that's his actual name. It's like Nicholas fucking Copeland or whatever it is. He changed it. Was like, no, I want to be Nick because I want to be my own identity, and that's probably one of the best career moves because he really did. You
can respect the man for that. He is a fucking oddity and then some, but he's still an awesome human being.
Yeah, like. Unfortunately, like he is in a lot of shit movies.
Yes,
as well, and he does because there are some times where he does like the performances that he does is like, okay. But like the thing is though,
like let's face it, National Treasure was a tongue-in-cheek movie.
Yeah, but the thing is though, I think with Nicolas Cage, I really do love like a lot of his like older movies.
Like you still haven't seen Willy's Wonderland.
No,
he doesn't say a word throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
He just lets his performance talk, and he is fucking brilliant. Yeah, it is fucking funny.
Yeah. But I think that's what the fucking movie like sort of came for. It was sort of like because it was sort of playing because it was basically Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And obviously the character doesn't speak in that.
Yes, it does.
Maybe in like the newer games.
Oh.
But not the older ones, no.
No.
Yeah, so I think it was like, oh, fucking...
Just for shits and giggles, I'm half tempted to get the box set of Interspecies Reviewer.
Oh, the box set? Yeah, you might as well, dude.
It'd just be like, you saw me when I was watching it. I was pissing myself laughing 3/4 of the time.
Yeah. It was alright.
Yeah, you didn't like it too much, but I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It was...
Yeah, like with me, it's just, like I just can't wait to get over D Grey Man. I mean, fuck me,
D Grey Man.
I'm so exhausted with it. 100+ episodes, and I'm just doing it one. Like, I watch it all through the night, and then I watch like 2 or 3 episodes of something on YouTube, and then pass out, and it's just like it's burning me out.
Yeah. I think that's sort of like the trouble and the problem with anime series when
don't get me started on One Piece.
I have no interest in ever watching that.
I do, but problem is it'll be far too much of an effort.
Well, it's already up to like nearly 1,000 episodes.
Yeah,
dude.
no, I think it's over now.
Yeah, I don't think so. There is no way that's fucking over. It's like well over 1,000 episodes. It's just like that will never end because you got the fucking like the creator who's just literally like, he keeps fucking writing the manga to it and he just won't stop. And
that's the thing. He doesn't. Like, I think he's got writer's block when it comes to. I reckon he's got writer's block 1,008 episodes.
1,008, and it's still going.
Yeah. I think he's got writer's block with how to end it.
Oh, he knows how it ends. Because there was only 2 people in the world that know how it ends. It's himself and a fucking kid that died. You don't know the story.
Oh yeah. It's like
So there was
he told the child how it ends.
Yeah, because there was a kid that was like, he was such a huge fan of One Piece, but he was terminally ill, so he did the whole Make-A-Wish, and then so like the fucking artist literally just came along and just told him how it ended, and then the kid died. So it's like, yeah, so the only fucking 2 people in the world that know, and one of them's fucking dead.
So technically, only one person.
Yeah, so only one person know how it ends, but the guy, I think the guy. He's just, it's not so much that he has writer's block. I think he just doesn't know
how to get to it.
Yeah, I think what happens is he writes he starts drawing up the manga, starts writing up the script and that, and then he just goes, oh, then this happens, and oh, then this, and then,
in other words, he goes on tangents a lot.
He goes on massive tangents, and then he goes, oh fuck, now I have to reel it back in. Then he has to finish that arc, and then goes, oh, okay, now it's another. So it's just no end to it. And I think,
like, I'm interested to see what they do with the next season of Bleach.
Oh, 100%, yeah. But that's been so many years, so at least the manga artist has so much time to actually think about it.
And unfortunately, we'll never get a proper thing with Berserk.
Oh yeah, he died. So yeah, look, the only way you're gonna fucking we'll never know how it ends with Berserk. But,
unless we do a seance.
Oh yeah, unless we get a seance, yeah. but even then, like,
nah, knowing our luck, someone in Japan did a seance and now he's gone all the ring on them.
Oh, probably.
Or no, the Grudge.
Or one missed call, just starts fucking calling them and shit. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Berserkers was good. It was a very enjoyable read. Just, you can never watch it because it was just never done the justice.
Yeah, no anime series ever did it justice.
Yeah, none. Especially the more recent
one. That was just, we don't talk about that.
At least, like, the first rendition of it was,
like the original Berserk.
It tried.
It's just like the original, or the newer Berserk is like the original Full Metal Alchemist. We just don't talk about it.
The first one, like the first Full Metal Alchemist, it was alright.
But Brotherhood was way
Brotherhood literally just followed the manga. That's all it did.
Yeah. Brotherhood blew it out of the water.
But I think, because what happened was, what happened with like Game of Thrones, it's that the anime and or the movie or the TV series caught up to the books.
Yeah, and then got ahead.
So it had to make up its own ending. So I think that's what happened with or did it? I don't know, but like whatever happened, like
the creators of Full Metal Alchemist, I mean not Full Game of Thrones, they knew how like George R. Martin took them through how everything was meant to go.
And then he just turned around and fucking retconned it all by changing he fucking denounced how it fucking ended.
Yeah, because they went against his wishes.
That too,
because they were in a hurry to get it done so they could start working on
the prequels and shit.
No, start working on fucking Disney shit.
Oh, it's HBO owned by Disney, is it?
Oh, they went to Walt. They went to.
Oh, so I
think they started working on the two main guys.
Yeah.
From Game of Thrones. I think they went to Star Wars.
Fair enough.
So they were in such a rush that they just wanted to finish it.
Honestly, that's probably a good career move in general, because at least look, people are gonna hate you for how the last one ended, but as long as look at the Mandalorian, look at the Book of Boba Fett and all that kind of stuff.
But no, the Mandalorian wasn't those two.
Well, that means they've done the Book of Boba Fett then.
Possibly.
Well, I mean, so I haven't even watched anything to do with the Book of Boba Fett, but apparently it's fucking like mint. And I mean, it's literally just like, it's, from what I've seen or what I've heard of it, it's fucking great. Because obviously it's bringing back like one of the most beloved characters in all the Star Wars universe. Because the guy only had, like, in the original trilogy, only had like 5 or 10 minutes of like screen time. Became literally the most popular bloody character in all the Star Wars franchise. And then there was like Darth Maul, and then that's about it, really.
Oh.
What?
So David Benoff and W.D. Weiss are choosing their 200 million Netflix deal over Star Wars.
Fucking idiots.
But they rushed Game of Thrones because they were going to go onto the Star Wars.
Yep.
But they chose a 200 million Netflix deal over Star Wars.
Idiots. Fucking idiots. Do we know anything about what the Star...
I'm looking at it.
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, I'd fucking laugh my ass off. Well, this story was from how long ago? Oh, this was back in 2019, so possibly it could possibly be.
Who knows?
No,
I don't. As much as it was, I don't reckon like they would have done Cowboy Bebop.
Nah.
No way. They would have kept it to the source material. Fucking act. They would have done it perfect.
Yeah, because one second.
Nah, stupid move. They should have stuck with Disney. Because who's the head of fucking the Star Wars department? No, it's no, John Favreau is Marvel. It's like Kate someone who's the head of like the Star Wars moment, I believe.
Yeah, the Cowboy Bebop Netflix is Greg Jarden.
And all right, so what has he? Was this his first directorial, or has he done something before? Because this will really help judge what he did for me.
Give me one.
Because if he done something good, then he obviously Netflix fucked him over. But if this was his first time, or he's just done other shit, then it's Netflix's fault still, nonetheless. Oh, shizer. Oh, we're getting close to the worms. We're getting really close to the worms. Oh, it's going to be fucked, man. They're going to taste terrible, man. I can already feel it.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. IMDb.
Yep.
Greg Jarden.
Yep.
Known for Cowboy Bebop. 13 Reasons Why. Floating. Calling in Black. Cursed. When They See Us. 13 Reasons Why Season 2. No, most of his shit I haven't even heard. The only one I heard of was 13 Reasons Why, and he only did 2. Oh, wait. Okay, so he did season 1, 2, and 3 of 13 Reasons Why.
Okay.
But that's
it, really.
That's all I really know of.
And then you put him in charge of fucking Cowboy Bebop. Nah.
Alright, if you wanted someone good to do Cowboy Bebop, do someone that actually knows and loves the material.
No, I think it's not so much someone who knows and loves it. I think it's just someone who will
Respect it
and keep it to the source material. That's the thing.
Like, they fucking retconned a lot.
Yeah.
They retconned a lot in the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. And
Yeah.
It's like, and then they turn around and say, oh, da-da-da, nah, this is how it should have been, da-da-da-da. And it's like, no, you're basing it off an anime that was like 15, 20 years ago plus.
Yeah.
That's how it should have been.
Yeah.
Not how you fucking decided it should have been. You're going against the original, like, even the original creator turned around and said, yeah, I went in there and talked to them, and they pretty much threw out all my ideas.
Yeah.
When you've got the original creator turning around and saying, nah, look, I'm walking away from this because you're not fucking listening to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Well, Netflix can literally do whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah. But in the same time, it's like, yeah, well, Death Note was a failure. Netflix Death Note was a failure, whereas the Japanese live action Death Note was fucking brilliant.
Because all it did was follow the manga and follow the anime series. It's all it did.
What, the original live actions?
Yes, that's all it did was just follow it. That's all it did.
Yeah, the original live actions that were done in Japan were fucking awesome. They were fucking brilliant. Netflix, bullshit.
Yep.
Cowboy Bebop, Netflix, bullshit.
One Piece
that supposedly they got the cast for, probably going to be bullshit.
I think, didn't the Naruto one get pulled?
I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure the Naruto one got pulled.
Yeah.
Like, Did you hear about the bullshit as well? Like that people were calling on for the fucking One Piece fucking series.
It's me, dude. So no.
Okay, so they were like, "Oh, it has to be diverse. It has to be diverse." Da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, as in, at least like you're at least aware, it's like everyone in the One Piece universe, they all the characters are based from like different areas of the world.
You know what they meant by diverse. It's not so much like you know what they meant by diverse. They just wanted some ethnic, characters.
Yes.
Which is like fair enough. If that's what they want, that's what you should give them. Because that's the way they should probably go with it.
Yeah, but they're going to be going against original material and the creator's desires. Because you've got the main characters meant to be Brazil, Luffy's meant to be Brazilian.
Yep.
Fucking Nani's meant to be Swedish.
Yeah.
Obviously, Zoro's meant to be Japanese.
Yeah.
Sanji's meant to be French.
Yeah.
And all this.
That's all they had to do. That's
here's the thing: there was diversity in the entire cast already. It just wasn't diverse enough for them.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just the whole cancel culture shit. Both sides bitch about it, so I don't really give a shit anymore.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, it's that's what I mean. I'm so glad I fucking pulled it. Back in between 2015 and 2018, so I was so heavy in that cancel culture sort of bullshit. And then I just pulled myself out from it. And then, you know what? My life has been so much fucking easier without it in my fucking life. Because I don't pay attention to it anymore.
Yeah, with me, I hear bits and pieces here and there. But that's just from the news cycle that I listen to. And hell, everyone that knows me knows, look, I don't give two fucks.
Yeah.
As long as you don't try to ram it down my throat.
Yeah.
You try and ram it down my throat, we're going to have an issue.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, where to next?
I've
been talking a lot. I'm getting drunk.
Yeah, so am I. But we've still got a little bit left.
Yeah, you're still a drink behind.
Yeah, and fucking.
And I'm about to pour another.
Fuck you. Did we mention that was going to be an extended episode for him? I think we did.
No.
I might add a caveat to the start of this for him.
No, keep in mind, by the time we finish this border, I'm going to be pretty much on my way, and it's like...
I might live stream tonight, fucking Plasmophobia, while drunk.
Oh, God. See, I will be watching a bit of YouTube, and probably passing out, because I'm on my way to being almost as bad as I was on my birthday.
You'll be fine.
Why is there only one worm there?
No, there's two.
I only see one.
There should be two.
Oh, one just got poured into my drink.
Put it in your shot glass, or put it back in the bottle if you can.
Come here, wormy.
Num 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 num.
Drink.
Yep. That's the end of the show, the special.
Yeah, it looks like a little witchetty grub.
An anemic one, yeah.
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 That's the worm that lives in the guava.
Actually, there's one thing I do want to talk about.
Yeah, give me 1 second because I'm going to need more juice because that's the end of it.
Same here. Like I said, I'll buy more tomorrow.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You talk.
I'll talk. I don't even know what to fucking talk about. Jesus, this is fucking unusual for me because I always like to have something to say. Fuck, come on. What is there to fucking talk about? Seriously.
You haven't said shit.
Yeah, fucking sorry. At least you're only gone for a couple of fucking seconds.
Yeah, it's so cold out there because I've turned on the aircon.
Yeah, nice. So, I thought about this last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember you about a couple of years back when it came with over in America with AOC.
Yep.
And I remember you talking about how much you hated the idea when she was trying to introduce the Green New Bill.
That's because I had actually read the Green New Bill, and there's so much bullshit to that.
Yeah.
It would have cost people more than what it would have saved.
Yeah. But you understand what the Green New Deal was about. I think that's what...
It was originally meant to be about climate change, and then they just throw in a whole lot of extra shit.
Well, that always happens with, like, whenever passing legislation. They always like to throw in extra shit.
It would have cost the American budget something like $2 trillion or something.
Oh, don't worry. As you saw, they just print new fucking $1 trillion coins. Yeah, but the one part that stuck with me the most, and I kind of agreed with you at the time.
Yep.
But then, obviously, over the years, my thoughts and that have changed.
Yep.
And the one thing that you remember you got shitty about was the fact that, like, you know, people were going to get paid so much money that they didn't need to work. I remember you bitching about that.
So much money that they didn't need to work.
Yeah, so there was a whole idea. There was a part where you were seriously like, you know, there was going to be part where people don't need to work because they're going to get, like, you know, government subsidies not to do shit.
I don't remember, mate. You're asking someone that's already half drunk.
Yeah, no,
to remember something from years ago.
But, like, I remember you talking something about like that, and so part of the Green New Deal was like a UBI,
Universal Basic Income.
Yeah. And at the time, like, you know, oh, what the fuck? Like, you know, just get paid and do nothing, you know, and get money for it. But I'm like, why is that such a bad thing to get a UBI? Because the idea behind a UBI is, because that's basically meant to cover your expenses, your rent, your bills, and and possibly groceries if you need it. But the idea behind it is that you don't start at zero. You start with something.
Like, I know for a fact that when I decide to go back to study,
yeah,
I'm not gonna be able to work, especially if I'm gonna be studying 5 days a week.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be living off my pension, which it's gonna be hard. Like,
yeah,
it's like, there's the thing. It's like their UBI, the UBI they were intending was enough to comfortably survive off.
Yeah.
Instead of, it's going to be a struggle to survive off, and it's going to encourage you to work or find work.
Yeah. No, but the thing is, though, it also works in the way that, yes, you can comfortably live, but you're not going to have the money to do things you want. You know?
You're not going to have extra. You're not going to have money for extra expenses.
Because the idea behind it is, especially over in America, you don't have to worry about the bills. You don't have to worry about your rent that's coming in, because you know that's going to get covered. That's the idea behind it. And that's why I always, now that I thought about it, it's like, that's actually a good idea, is to have, you know, a UBI. Because at least people can now don't have to be forced out into the streets and all that kind of stuff. It allows people to actually live in homes and that, you know, because then they get there, they can comfortably live, they can pay their bills. But then, like I said, but then, like, oh well, they might want to get a house, or they might want to.
Yeah, like my mate in America literally just today moved house. He sent me photos of before and after of just his bedroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
The house looks like it should be torn down.
Where did he move to?
He moved back in with his old man.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yeah, my mate Jordan.
Yeah. Where does his father live? Ohio, which is a red state.
Yeah, but the house, he's like, oh yeah, like the house he was in, supposedly.
Yeah. Okay.
Bullshit happened. Someone.
Do you know the name of the city that he moved?
No, I know the name of the city he was in.
What was the name of the city he was in?
I got a screenshot of it.
Yeah.
At one point, because I turned around and said, I turned around and it was a smart ass to him and just went, I see you.
Yeah. Because if there's a reason why, if the house that he's living in is a dilapidated piece of shit, there's a pretty good reason why. And this is where sort of like my SJW side will come into it.
Oh, God. I've only got 3 on Discord. That should be a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason the photo's not there.
Okay. Was it like Cleveland? Was it?
No, it was off the beaten path.
Okay, so some like little shithole town.
Little so.
Yeah.
I would actually be able to find it pretty quickly, to be perfectly honest. Wait a minute. No, that's Idaho.
Look below Michigan.
No, he's further away from that.
It should be near it though. It's on the Great Lakes.
No, I've already found Idaho.
Yeah. So go to Michigan. Then go south.
Yeah, like I said, I've already found Idaho.
Yeah, well, Idaho's to the.
I have already found Idaho.
What did you say? Idaho or Ohio?
Idaho's. I think it might be in. Oh yeah, Ohio. Yeah, okay, I see it. Yeah, I see Columbus.
Yep, Columbus.
Fuck. I think it's Belleville, which is just south of Mansfield.
Okay, Mansfield. So that will be.
That's southwest of Cleveland by about like 200k.
Okay.
Between Cleveland and Columbus.
Mansfield. Fucking always spelled fucking field wrong. Because I'm a fucking retard. Mansfield. Oh.
Yeah, no argument here.
Yeah. Yeah, so some like little shithole basically. Oh, it's actually not too bad by the looks of it. Okay. Let's have a look.
About 500k from fucking Detroit.
Yeah. But, okay, let's have a look.
I think, don't quote me on it.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
That's
and
fine.
I haven't talked to him for a bit because I've been busy on consoles.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, so basically it's like a little redneck town, basically.
Well, his dad's basically hillbilly.
Yeah.
Like, my biggest thing at teasing him is like, mate, whenever you talk about your dad, I just hear the banjo playing in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, because there's always a disparity in where, things are, the conditions of what the town looks like.
Yeah. Like, it just, like,
Yeah.
fuck this, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just looked it up real quick on
No,
Manfield.
I mean, I'll show you the fucking before and after before photos, for fuck's sake. You'll see what I mean, you'll see what made me go, what the fuck.
Yeah.
He sent me before and after photos.
Yeah.
So just scroll down.
So the first one I'm looking at.
There's a few of them that are all before photos.
Oh my god, is this little shithole that his dad lived in?
Oh, that's where he moved back into, yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, a little fucking shithole fucking house. Because you can tell that, like, just based on those photos, the fucking income that his dad brings in is not a lot.
No. But you can see why I worry about my mate.
Yeah.
I worry about my mate
Yeah.
for the simple fact is, he's my mate.
Yeah, I know.
I've known him for a long time. I've known him longer than you.
I know that.
Fuck, I've known him since he was 16. He's now fucking 23.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm getting old.
That's all good.
I met him back when I was living with my old man.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I'm starting to
Alright.
howdy doody.
Well, let's do another shot.
I'm already howdy doody, you arsehole.
Do another shot, you bitch.
Okay. Lime, salt, and fucking shot then because the other one tasted like shit.
Alright then.
The other one tasted crap. The lime, salt, and fucking shot was at least half decent. It was bearable. Too much salt.
Yeah, you're fine. You'll live, boy. Oh,
Better.
fucking.
Too much salt.
Just fucking cure my hand while I'm at it. Just preserve it for the summer, for the fucking years ahead.
Mate, we are in the summer.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm in shorts and a fucking tank top?
What do you think? I'm in fucking shorts and a shirt. Fucking.
Just be careful. Worms want to come out and play. Yeah, it's another boiling hot day in lovely Victoria.
Yep.
Which sucks because we had some really nice days just gone. Lip, sick, and what? Lick,
Drink.
sip, and then what you're expert at, sucking. Cheers, fucker.
Oh, that's a lot of salt. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright, now that tastes like fucking tequila.
Tequila! Unfortunately, not proper tequila.
Like I said, mezcal. Alright. Well, keep talking. I need to go piss.
Oh, poor boy.
Yeah, so
Kinda.
you talk.
He's already breaking the seal. Maybe I should just do what he did and go, what was that? Yeah.
What to fucking talk about?
Yeah, fucking, I deserve that. Go take a fucking piss.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna go to this toilet because you'll hear me fucking pissing.
Thank fucking not. Oh, welcome to another 30-degree day in fucking Melbourne. I hate summer. Oh. That actually went down a little bit better than last time. But yeah. So Last of Us, worth the play, but yeah, story otherwise not that great. Pokemon Arceus, I'm really getting into. Besides from that, yeah, just usual. I'm doing just usual shit. Fucking gaming, anime. Not much more I can do. Work every now and then. Work as much as I can handle, much as they let me. Planning on. There's quick pisses and then there's whatever the fuck that was.
That was a quick piss.
That was a quick piss is an understatement. That was fucking lightning. Did you run?
I can neither confirm or deny that shit.
So in other words, yes, you fucking, as soon as that door closed, you fucking ran there, pissed, and ran back.
Like I said, I can't confirm
You
or
are
deny.
a lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I wish I could piss that quickly.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault that my penis doesn't work.
No, not your fault. You haven't had surgery.
Yeah, that's true. So what were you talking about while I was gone?
No, just random shit. You'll see it when you watch the video back.
Yeah, that's true. What else is there to talk about? I think we need something like real solid to talk about.
Excuse me. The fact that me of all people have had a better sex life than you.
Honestly, yeah, you have. Like, I'm not even gonna sit there and like, hey, fuck you. Like, I'm not even gonna fucking deny that shit. Dude, I don't even fucking try anymore these days.
No, and then to think, back when your age, I was trying. And I was getting.
Dude, I can't be bothered because I work fucking so many days a week.
Mate, back when I was a chef,
Yeah.
I'd make your work schedules look like nothing.
Yeah. But, dude, I have two very simple rules when I work. Oh, okay. You want the elaborate? I think I've told you the rules, but
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Me. Alright, so the very two simple rules that I have is I do not pick up on patrons.
Yep.
And I do not pick up on staff members.
Yep.
They're the two simple rules that I have when I work.
And then you don't try any other time.
Yeah. But you'd think because working as a security guard, you're pulling like all this shit, especially with patrons and that. But it's like, no, it's a very simple rule because at least
you don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, but it's a way because it's like, look, because I'm in sort of like a position of
Authority.
It's not, yeah, it's a bit of position of authority, but it's also because the woman is a little bit more under the influence than what I am, which is virtually zero.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not virtually zero. It is zero.
yeah, it's zero. And then obviously with the staff member, it's because like, you know, if something happens and we go through like a bad breakup or we break up in general, it's all like it gets a bit it causes difficulties. So it's just like, look, it's very two simple rules, and for like the last 5 years, that's how it's been, and so far it's been really good. Like there have been times where working down at the down where you worked over the weekend, where there was like legitimately like women trying to like sit there and have a conversation, like, wrapping their arms around my neck and having a chat with me. Yeah. And I'm just in there sort of like, okay, I'm like,
yeah, but you got to also know that like 99% of them, I should say, nothing will ever come of it. Even if you did flirt back.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I'm not even trying to flirt. I'm just like, yeah, okay, and I'm just like looking around.
You're doing your job.
Yeah, exactly, because that's what I'm there to do.
Yeah.
Because, it's just very simple, just because it just doesn't create issues in that. I'm even sort of like, very reprehensible. Like, there's been a few times where, like, the managers have, like, asked me, oh, are you able to drive this patron home? And I've said, okay, I guess. But then, like, fortunately, the times they've been like, oh, no, I've organised the lift, or they've already organised the lift and that. But there have been times where I was like, look, just to protect myself, I might just fucking, go on my phone, hit the fucking, like, record button, like, video record myself, and then just drive the person home.
Yeah.
And then, because if something comes from it, I can go to the cops and go, look, here's the fucking... Like,
here's a recording.
Here's a recording of the whole, thing and all that. So I'm just very careful with it these days. Because
you never know.
You never know. I might be a bit paranoid when it comes to that kind of stuff, but like you said, you just never know.
Also, how nice is it out there right now?
Oh, it's fucking amazing out there. It's so fucking cold out here, and it's a fucking sauna in here. Oh, well, we only have to live with it for like another 2.5, 3 months.
Hopefully only about a month and a half.
Yeah, and then we can go back to wearing fucking,
this.
No, don't have to wear this anymore.
It's me.
Yeah. But
I'll wear this in the middle of winter. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, true. Yeah, but at least out here it gets fucking cold. There's times when you've walked out here and gone, oh, I'm glad you had the heater on, before we came out here and started recording. And
yeah, because there's times that gets fucking cold.
Yeah, fucking really cold.
But yeah, it's like this. We've got fucking massive aircon out here, and I shit you not, as soon as we turn it off within half an hour, it's fucking hot as shit again.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I got him to turn on the fan at the start, because that's the only way I'd still be breathing right now.
Yeah. He's living. I'm sort of suffering, but I don't care. I do anything for the fucking vids.
Motherfucker, who says I'm still not suffering, even with the fan?
No, you look fine there, mate.
No, I'm sweating in places one should not be sweating.
Look, okay, if you want, I can go to Bunnings tomorrow and I can get you a bag of cement so you can harden the fuck up.
That's okay. I'll just put on my boots and wear you as a slipper.
Yeah, not gonna happen, mate.
Shove my foot so far up your ass, you're gonna need surgery. Yeah.
Seriously, we need something to talk about because we still got
We got 2 drinks left,
give or take.
1 drink each,
roughly, give or take.
And I'm still a drink ahead of you.
I know that, but we still need something to talk about. That's the thing. We're sort of like running into a bit of a gridlock.
Yeah, I know. That's because we've already been going for 2 hours.
Probably more. Who knows, really?
Well, we started at what, about 9:30?
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, so just over 2 hours.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's 11:45.
Oh, boo-hoo. Yeah, I have to be up tomorrow to go to the gym, remember?
Why do you need to do it in the morning?
It's 1:30. I need to wake up and eat, remember? Before I go to the gym.
So wake up at 12.
I'll try. But I'm going to be sitting up for a few hours playing fucking Plasmophobia.
Yeah. That's because you're used to fucking starting at 10 and finishing at like fucking 10 in the morning.
Don't forget, I've also been up all day today as well.
Yeah, how you wouldn't go to bed, just like go home, go to bed and crash? I don't know.
Well, because remember, I also had my booster shot booked for today as well.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. It's like, you reckon after this you'd just go to bed and fucking crash, but no, knowing you, yeah, you'd be up.
Yeah, because I'm a ruthless motherfucker, that's why.
No, it's just that he can stay up for long periods of time, but when he sleeps, he fucking sleeps.
Yeah, because you don't know this about me, but like, when I was born, like, I was actually, imbued with the DNA of a bear.
Yeah, except that hibernation instinct has turned into like every day.
Yeah.
Like me and him are so polar opposites. Like him, he can sleep through damn near fucking anything. Me, I wake up at the slightest thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fucked.
I
wouldn't. I reckon I'm gonna sleep well tonight though.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll sleep fine. Just you have the drinks in ya, then you'll have the worm in ya.
Yeah, might do up a bag of popcorn.
Oh, lucky you. I'm just gonna fucking shit my fucking britches.
Yeah, I'm gonna do up a bag of popcorn. I'm getting the munchies. I'm getting the munchies from alcohol.
You fucking druggo.
Back when I was younger than you, little fella.
Yeah.
Fucking young tacker.
Oh, honestly, we seriously need something to fucking talk about now.
Yeah, good luck with that one. You got to think, there's a reason why most of our shows only last like 2 hours.
About an hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's because we fucking run out of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
And also, on top of that, we're fucking drunk.
Yeah. Well, then it should get fucking easier, because there should be just shit we can talk about. I don't know, fucking, is there a game or a movie or an anime or something you want to talk about?
I can't wait for the start of February. I just wish I had a PS5 for it instead.
Oh, yeah, because all the games, Elden Ring, Forbidden West, and
Dying Light 2.
Dying Light 2, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, num, 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 num.
You can talk about the story if you want. Oh, maybe not, actually.
What story?
About your PS5 adventure.
Oh yeah, that happened before we went on the little thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember you wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, so
he's got a very interesting story actually regarding a PS5.
Yeah, so I got scammed out of $460. I thought the guy was legit. Sent me a photo of his ID, everything like that. I thought it was on the level. It was a PS5, 3 games. $900. He was in Victoria, so me and him came to agreement that I sent him half an hour, half later. I sent him that. He never sent it. Then he turned around and said, so he blocked me and everything like that on Facebook. So went to the police. He's got a decent fucking rap sheet. So I told my mate to back off because I've got a mate that can help me find certain people.
Yep.
It's not what you know it to, you know. And yeah, I told my mate, nah, back off, mate, because this guy's got a rap sheet as long as my arm. And yeah, so I'm down $460.
Yep.
Police are looking into it. It's now a police issue. And then he unblocked me and then tried to get me to send him the other $460. I told him basically, no, stick it in the original deal or fuck off.
Yep.
He still hasn't.
No, because there was a whole part where he's like, can you throw me the money or throw me the fucking money, like just the like 20 or so bucks so I can post it.
No, he actually wanted the whole rest of the amount.
Yeah, do you think he...
No, he didn't want just 20 or something for the insurance to post or anything. He wanted the other 460.
Because he's turning around saying it's like it's already at the fucking post office already.
Yeah, he was turning around saying, oh, it's already at the post office. I need to pay. I need the money for the insurance and the postage and all that. And it's like, that's what the $460 that I already sent you was meant to be for. And it's like, I've already spent it. And it's like, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck you. You dumb.
So you stick to the original agreement or you give me my money back. He hasn't given me my money back. He hasn't stuck to the agreement. It's a police matter.
Yep. Which is
because I was just really hoping for a PS5 before my birthday.
Yeah.
Now my birthday's come and gone.
Yeah, which is I can't remember.
Fuck, I got shit faced on my birthday.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was fucking all of Saturday. I was fucking recovering. You saw what I looked like. I looked like fucking death. I haven't been that drunk in a long time.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
I think like the next time you're gonna get that drunk is hopefully when we do a fan meetup, if and when we ever get there.
No, because we're out in public. I want to be on point.
Well, for a fan meetup, no, but for like a live show, yeah, you got to be on point. Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
We can't go through a bottle like we are now.
You sure about that, mate?
Yeah, no, like for a fan meetup though, no, I'd be sober. For a live show, I'd have a few drinks and get a bit on my way.
Yeah. Because we're getting close to wanting to have guests on at this point, because this is our 20th episode.
Is it?
Yeah, this is our 20th episode.
Fuck.
So in a way, doing the bottle of tequila is in a way so we can have a longer show for you guys, because you missed out on the 2 weeks and all that. So we're trying to. I think that's the way I want to try and do things now. If we miss a week or two, we got to try and catch up by doing like a 2-3 hour show for these guys.
Yeah, like but honestly, like here's the thing is like I've been looking at it and there haven't been many comments or anything like that on the videos. We need your feedback. We need to know how we can improve, what we can improve. Even if it comes down to at least like if it needs to come down to it, we need to do bullet points. What
I've been seeing through the analytics is most people, because there's like a 20-second intro, as you know.
Yeah.
Most people aren't getting through that.
Most people aren't getting.
No, so as soon as the intro starts, people just tune out. So I think I want to shorten the intro.
Okay.
So I might work on that tomorrow after when I go to the gym.
Okay.
I'm gonna change up the intro a little bit.
Well,
and then of course, I'm thinking about wanting to do blogs, but also I'm thinking about doing like shows as well. So like my own show and your own show.
Okie dokie.
So I think, because like you said, I think we've got to start diversifying our channel, but also uploading more.
Yeah. Like because we're not on Twitch much. We're not on our gaming much. Like. We don't really do much except for this weekly.
Once a week, yeah.
We might like. I still say we need to do the short little snippet videos.
I'm thinking about doing it. And I probably will upload like maybe 2 or 3 segments from this one.
Yeah, because like I suggested at the very start of all this, if we cut it did the short takes or
and then
call it the shots.
Shots, yeah, quick shots.
Yeah, and that way, and just upload them one every different day. From the main show, that will also help us in the analytics. That will help us with the algorithm.
Yeah, so...
But as well, a lot of YouTubers say that during December, January, it's always fucking dead.
Yeah, but it's been dead for us for a while.
Yeah, I know.
But, but honestly, over the next week or two, think of a show concept that you want to do. Because I've got a show concept that I want to do.
Enlighten?
Oh, it's just me doing movie reviews.
Oh yeah, with you're a big game freak. I mean video movie freak.
Movie junkie basically.
Yeah. I would do a lot of I could go back to doing old reviews of old games and all that, easy as piss.
So angry gaming nerd and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sort of I've got a lot of games in my collection, and as you well and truly know, and I remember, as you know, 90% of them.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to also incorporate game footage and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, which unfortunately I would need a capture card and shit for.
I've actually taken out my capture card. You can put it in yours if you want.
Yeah, we'll probably. Oh, yeah, we'll have a look at that because.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll work. So yeah. In fact, you know what? We'll just talk about what we want to do and all that kind of stuff. I
wouldn't mind doing retro things of game, me doing gameplay of old games and all that. I've got plenty on emulators and things like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because I'm a console player, that's my main.
Okay. Well, what you can do, I'll get you, or you can just record when you can, right? Send me the footage and I'll edit it to the best of my ability, because I need to work on my editing skills.
Yep.
So do that. Yeah, so if you feel like, just record a game if you want and put some... And then you... Obviously, because when you're doing a review or something, you got to draft up scripts and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, do stuff like that. Because when we get to the point... Because what did we agree on to do when we want to start a Patreon? It's 2,000 subscribers or something.
Yeah.
So I think because around 2,000 subscribers, there's a one thing I really want to do, and that is what was the fucking name?
Weren't we gonna do lobbies and all that and have people join us and shit like that?
No, it wasn't so much that. I still have it in my notes what I want to do. Let me quickly have a look because there's something I really Too Crude for YouTube. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, the shit that's like where we go really.
No, so my idea of what Too Crude for YouTube is literally just movie reviews where you and I will sit down and just give commentary over movies.
Yeah.
So
we'll say the movie and all that, but especially with copyrights, how they're getting stricter, we won't actually show it.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll just sit there, unless it falls in the public domain or the creator doesn't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, but let's face it, 99% of them was.
Yeah. Well, there's a few Food Fight, that terrible fucking animated movie.
Yeah.
That's
fucking
Food Fight. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I've seen plenty of people actually give full commentaries over the movie while it's playing.
Yeah.
So as long as the idea of Too Crude for YouTube is going. Yeah.
I just thought of a good one we could actually do.
Is this on the normal channel or on Patreon?
No, like a commentary over not over a movie, but over a series.
Yeah, we could do that. That falls under Too Crude for YouTube.
Food Wars.
Yeah.
Shukageki.
Yeah, that 100% falls underneath.
I would just my commentary alone, I'd go fucking batshit with it.
Honestly, I'm thinking about probably even starting that very soon and put it on the main channel. And then obviously on maybe on Patreon we'll probably have it for one for the normal subscribers and then one for the Patreon. We should
Shokugeki no Soma. I could go nuts on.
Honestly, I reckon we could even start probably in the next couple of weeks. But that's something the thing is though. What's going to really help if we can start getting fucking, people on, for interviews and actually have us not so much co-hosts, but guests.
Yeah, I guess if you I still want to get Blake on.
Yeah,
Blake will also give us an awesome insight into transitioning and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, especially if we did it,
yeah.
Blake, I love you, but yes, I'm going to use you to my fullest ability. If you got this far, I am sorry, but having you on here and giving your perspective on transitioning and all that would probably get us a whole lot of views, and two would actually would also enlighten a lot of people.
I honestly still think we should get Josh on. I know that you're sort of a little bit reprehensible.
I'm reprehensible because he's got a YouTube channel that's got a few thousand subscribers already.
Yeah, but the idea behind it though is that they could still shout us out though, because if we can work alongside in a weird way, appear on his show, then he can appear on ours, and then we can start building up that thing. I know you don't like it, but I think we need to do something like that. Get him on. Even if it's for a show, Yeah, So honestly, I do, I've told you before, honestly, probably do have a talk with him because I think because he knows we do a podcast, right?
Yeah, he knows. He's got almost 6,000 subscribers.
Yeah, so I think it might be.
That's 253 videos.
Yeah, so I do think it's time for probably I'll organize either a Discord or a Zoom or whatever is easy for him. Or
I think him and his co-host Zoom.
But I think it's honestly, I think we're getting to that point because it's I was trying to hold out to maybe episode 50, but I think it's probably getting time maybe.
Yeah,
I think it's getting to that point where
that's why I'm we need more
exposure.
Feedback. We need more exposure. We need more feedback and all that. We can't
just keep doing.
We're becoming stagnant, and that's never a good thing.
Yeah. So honestly, I'd say maybe if you can have a chat with him this week, and then see if we can organise something.
There you go. Last bits for you, so hurry up.
I'm about to finish my drink, but honestly, do have a chat with him over the next week or two about it, man.
Yeah.
And if he wants to be an in-guest host, let me know because then I can order a mic, a stand, and all that. Or if he's comfortable doing a Zoom or something, then let me work out the
if he did Zoom, we he can get his co-host and
then we can have a massive good chat and all that.
You're gonna need that.
I'm gonna need that.
I told you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Oh, you've watched a few of his videos.
I've watched a few, and he's really good.
I enjoy his content. Like I watch his videos like I watch any YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Like I have them on the background when I'm gaming. That's just how I do things. I
do the same as well. Remember?
The only yeah, exactly. Like the only time I really ever actually like give my full attention to podcasts and all that is when I'm walking to work or anything like that. But yeah, I give everything my attention, but at the same time, it's like it goes into subconscious.
Yeah. So yeah, honestly, have a serious chat with him about it because like probably organize it in a couple of weeks, and then we can probably get him on and that kind of shit. Then we can actually just see how we go with with having guests and that on, because I think that's like the true test that we need. Because we need
to have a guest on.
Yeah, because you and I bounce off each other really fucking well.
Yeah, we that's because we've known each other for so long.
Yeah.
But then again, at the same time, we always bounced off each other well, even when we first met, didn't we?
Yeah, we fucking bounced off really well from each other.
Like the trips back from it was mainly the trips back from Sereno, not so much to Sereno. I was normally getting lifts from someone else, wasn't I? To Sereno, and then it was always, if you were working, I was always getting a lift from you back because. Yeah, and you never minded because I'd always shout you maccas.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, seriously, have a chat with him this week or next week or whenever you can.
Yeah.
And
give me a week or two.
Yeah, exactly. There's no rush, but seriously, have a chat with him about it because I think we do need to start. Obviously, you need to start uploading more. So think about a show that you want to do, because I've got my idea of what I want to do. I've got two ideas. I want to start doing vlogs.
Yep.
And I want to start doing movie reviews and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I could do little video logs and all that.
Yeah, you can join in the vlogs and shit. Have your
I can do little vlogs and then take the video, send it to you, and
yeah, let me edit it where I can.
Yeah, they'll only be little shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing over 10 minutes, pretty much. But just I'll just have basic little chats and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll try and do a bit more interactive. I'm a lazy prick.
So am I.
Yeah. We're both lazy pricks. We try and do our best, but
yeah,
what can we do? It's
I think we're more bravado. I think we more talk about what we want to do, but then never act on it.
Yeah, we come up with all these ideas and then we fail when it comes to actually putting it through.
Yeah.
Which honestly, let's face it, is honestly opposite to how I am in the real world, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
You know me. It's when I set my mind to something, I fucking do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might need to get those worms into shots.
Okay.
Yeah, just pour it.
Okay. All right, one for you. Okay. So, one for you. All right. When it comes with the worms, you got to get face up to the camera, so one at a time. So who's going to go first?
No, we'll finish our drinks first.
Yeah, but when it comes to the time, though.
I'll do it first, but then again, I'm used to this sort of shit.
Yeah.
You got to think scouting, all that. Fucking, yeah, I've eaten witchy grubs. I've eaten all that. I've eaten snake. I've eaten fucking this and that. And this.
Yeah.
All the fucking weird shit. You not so much.
Definitely not me, no.
I mean, you're a person that was I turned around and said, yeah, when I get my license, the first thing I'm going to do is going on a camping trip for a fucking week and disappearing. And it's you want to come? And it's no.
Fuck no. I hate camping.
Whereas Blake, I've turned around to Blake and was yeah, I'm in. That's why I think is Blake would actually be a really good first guest as well, because me and him bounce off each other really fucking well as well. So I reckon you would as well.
Yeah.
Because just having the three-way as well would be an awesome test. So Blake, get your fucking ass down here. I spoke to you just the other day.
Let me know in a month in advance so it gives me time to organise the equipment and shit.
Okay.
Again, have a chat with...
Okay, here's the month in advance because I'll try and get Blake here for his birthday.
All right, so I'll go order the fucking equipment.
And I'll give him a call
tomorrow or Wednesday.
Tomorrow or Wednesday, and try and because it's early. It's like February 20 something. I forget. I think it's like 26th.
Yeah.
I'll try and get him here for his birthday. Bring the dogs as well.
Yeah.
I reckon the dogs will have a fucking field day with the backyard.
Oh yeah. It'd be better if they were goats, but who knows?
Yeah, husky shepherd and a beagle. Mm. The beagle you got to watch out for. She's a fucking escape artist.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'll try and get him fucking down.
Yeah.
He's been meaning to get. He's hating that he hasn't been able to get down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Definitely talk to Blake over like the next couple of days, and then let me know. Seriously, giving me at least a month's notice.
Here's your month's notice.
Yeah.
I'll be fucking talking him into it. Don't worry.
Good. Because then, at least with Blake, we can use Blake as a guinea pig to see how we go with a guest.
Sorry, Blake.
But no, honestly, it would be a good little guinea pig in a way. Because then it shows, because in a way, it could be sort of like how an interview goes. Because I don't see, how a guest could fit into our format. Maybe they could, but I don't reckon see how they
You'd get a lot of stories.
The stories usually come at the end, though.
Yeah, but with the main Blake is a bit of a gamer, but not as much. But you think you're a film buff, you got nothing on it.
All right, I'll have to put Blake to the test on that.
Oh, good luck.
Oh,
you got to think he's got almost 5 years on me. So
yeah, but still though, it's me, dude.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's Blake.
Oh yeah, so me, Blake. Okay, Blake, I'm challenging you to a film.
I've known Blake since I was 15.
All right,
mate.
well then, okay, so
I've known Blake for 20 years.
So your fucking your goal for this then is to put a contest, a quiz show for me and Blake.
Oh fuck me, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, and to see who.
Problem is there's it's gonna be hard because there's gonna be. There's going to be a lot of, if I do a quiz, there's going to be a lot that, you might know, but I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that Blake probably would.
Ooh, fucking.
Like I said, I'd known Blake for 20 years.
Was that a you taking off the glove for Blake on Blake's behalf and you're going, I challenge you to a duel. Do you accept or do you?
Do you accept?
Yeah. Oh, fucking course. Blake. Okay, this is you got to fucking, I will get the link out to you and you will send this to Blake and you will make sure I'll get a timestamp for this.
Yep.
All right. Blake, I challenge you, okay, to a film off. Brendan will organize a quiz. However he wants to organize it. I'm not going to tell him how to dictate it. Right? And I promise you will lose. Because Brendan is talking.
This is also the same guy that still owes me $50 from a bet.
If you recall, I haven't seen a comment about that yet, and Blake never did. So I don't think you linked that. See, so at this point right now, Blake, you may be good, but I'm better.
Blake, teach this kid some manners.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not finished yet. I'm still trash talking. Do people interrupt the Hulk or the Rock when he's doing their promo? No.
Vince McMahon does.
Okay. Sorry?
Vince McMahon does.
Yeah, but no one gives a fuck about Vince McMahon. I will tell you, I'm better than you in film. Much better than you. I know a lot of movies. It may be movies that you never even heard of. And I know every fucking scene. And just to be safe, I will fucking rewatch every and any fucking movie that Brendan may hint at me and go, hey, this might be on the quiz. Guess what? I'll fucking watch that movie maybe 5 times just to be fucking safe.
Keep in mind, Blake's forte is horror.
What do you think my forte is, Brendan? That's right. I'm a massive horror fan because I've watched a lot of horror films because horror is one of my favorite genres. You know why? Because it's so intriguing because it can be so diverse, but it also can be the same. And depending on what kind of horrors we're talking about, trust me, if it's going to be before fucking the 90s, trust me, you're going to lose because I love 90s, anything pre-90s fucking horror. And then maybe even early 2000 horrors if he wants to fucking throw a curveball at me. Because trust me, horror, anytime I go, when I had Netflix, whenever I had Stan, I got Amazon Prime, any other fucking streaming services. You know what the first category I always look at? That's right, it's horror. Because I love horror films. Trust me, you will lose on this. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to fucking find the timestamp on this, and I'm going to fucking send it to you. If not, I will go into your fucking friends list, and I will send this personally, and I will accept it. I'm challenging you. This is your fucking honor now at this point. Brendan has talked you up on this. Apparently you're a big film buff.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to disrupt me. Okay. You're trying to give the advantage to Blake. Oh, okay. But it's not going to help. I'm going to win. It doesn't matter what category it's going to be. It could be horror. Could be action. Could be romance. You never know what Brendan's going to throw at you. Or at me. Because you know what? I'm going to win. And I'm going to make sure that the loser will have to do what I had to do for 28 days later. And you remember what I had to do for 28 days later?
Wasn't it a really nasty shot?
No, it wasn't a nasty shot. It was I had to get on my knees and tell you that you were the best fucking person in the world, whatever it was.
Oh, yes.
The shot was when I gave you the quiz. And I gave you a real softball answer at the end because you fucking tied. Because I was hoping you would be like, no, technically, I know Biden won, but technically Trump won because the votes and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, in other words, you underestimated me in that extent.
I know. But trust me, I'm going to be sitting in this fucking chair right here. And you're going to be on your fucking knees. And you're going to tell me that I'm the true film buff.
Okay, well, finish your drink, you soft cock.
Well, who says I'm double?
So we can do this fucking worm.
Okay, let's vamp for like another 5 minutes then at least.
You fucking soft. And hey, by the way, did you know I'm still a drink ahead?
All right.
By the time you finished that, I've still had one more drink than you.
Okay, think of a question right now, and I'll fucking answer it. It's gonna test me, because this will determine how good of a film buff I am. I could be shit because I'm fucking drunk. Brendan could really throw me a fucking curveball, but I can tell you, I'm gonna win, and you're gonna lose. I'm challenging you. If you don't accept this,
I got one.
All right, go for it.
What was the order that Frankenfurter and Rocky Horror Picture Show tried to seduce the main cast?
Oh, fuck. All right, that's 1 point to you, Blake, at this point. Does Blake know that answer?
Yes.
Okay. Blake.
It's since the age of 3, he's been, whenever he used to go to his dad and said, big weird whips, because he wanted to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay, Blake, put that in the comments what the answer is. You're probably going to Google it because you're going to be a cheat. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling you out. You're a cheat.
So in which order does Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror Picture Show seduce the main cast?
I don't know that because I don't remember.
So does he go the guy? Does he go the main guy or the main girl first?
Being Rocky Horror Show is going to be the main guy.
We'll see.
All right. It doesn't matter about my answer right now because this is not the true contest, is it?
No.
Exactly.
But there's going to be a lot of questions like that.
Okay. I'm going to make sure I'm going to fucking watch as many fucking films. You give me the Muppets Bandits. And because
okay, some films that you really should watch then.
Okay.
Rocky Horror.
I definitely will be watching that.
Devil's Rejects.
I will definitely be watching that.
Devil's Rejects 2.
Okay, fair enough.
You're
fucked.
Yeah. No, you're fucked.
Nah, he's fucked.
It's obviously The Thing.
Yes, The Thing?
I know with The Thing you're
you're fucked on The Thing.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fun on The Thing. But Clockwork Orange.
Oh, you're fucked on the Clockwork Orange. It's like one
So
of my
are you. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh, you're fucked on that one.
Hannibal. Like Hannibal series in general.
Okay, Hannibal in general. So, yep.
Here's one that you're going to really need to fucking look up on.
Mm-hmm.
Hellraiser.
All right. Okay, you got an advantage on that one because I haven't watched the Hellraiser series in about 15 years.
Wrong Turn.
Oh, yeah, I never got around to watching those, but I will watch those for this one. See, Brenda's already given me the advantage.
Evil Dead.
Ha
He's the one that got me into Evil Dead.
Oh, okay. Alright, you want to fucking go, do you? See, I can't wait till you watch this fucking segment. I really can't because you're going to...
And did you know if I chose a music quiz, you'd be 5 kinds of fucked?
Oh, 100... That's why I chose movies, because I'm terrible with music. That's why... Why do you think I want to do movies, not music reviews?
Yeah, because music...
Am I the needle drop?
Give you an idea. You know how I've got a massive, vast array of music I'm into?
Yes, you do. Yep.
Is because of Blake.
Mm-hmm. Mine has changed very, but currently my phase is lo-fi.
Yeah, with me, I've got a massive, massive catalogue.
Yep.
Because of Blake.
Yeah. But we're talking about movies, aren't we?
Oh, but music.
Oh, yeah, that one. Okay, you will hands down beat me on music because I don't really care about music.
Okay, movies. Blake got me into a lot of stuff. Blake introduced me to Clockwork Orange.
Oh, yeah, you'll lose on Clockwork Orange. Trust me.
But yeah, there's a lot that. Yeah. It's gonna be a fucking tight match.
Oh yeah.
If your ego doesn't get in the way, it's gonna be a tight match.
Look at my ego now. Is it getting in the way? Of course not. See, I'm looking right at the camera.
No, it's just slightly inflated.
No, I'm looking right into your eyes right now. And trust me, I can sense the fear. I can sense it. You will lose.
Okay, so that's a definite Blake has to get on this fucking show.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, they've heard a lot about Blake over the 20 episodes.
Yeah. That's why I really want Blake on. Because the banter, but also this quiz. I think people are going to be so excited for the quiz show.
Yeah, and let's face it, I've talked him up a fair bit. I've known him, like I said, for 20 fucking years.
It fucking...
Like my longest standing friend next to my mate.
Give me Blake's Facebook, I'll fucking message.
I've already sent you a fucking screenshot of Blake's profile.
Okay. Well, guess what, Blake? I'll wait till Wednesday. Right, so I'll try and upload this on Tuesday.
Yeah. He does work a lot. He does work a fair bit.
Exactly.
Well.
So that's why I'm being respectful of like Wednesday, because Tuesday is when the upload goes up, and the upload on a Tuesday because it comes up either on Tuesday between Tuesdays and Thursdays because it depends on how long it takes and when I can be bothered.
And Blake works during the days.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. Like I don't mind how long you take to respond when you get a friend request or when I message you. But I expect a message from you. Because you're going to lose.
Finish your drink, bitch.
I'm getting close.
You're not close enough. I'm already done.
Fuck you.
And I'm still a drink ahead.
Fuck you.
And best of all is you could watch the video to prove it.
Yeah. Which actually, I'm going to say this now on the fucking show. Can you fucking wake me up?
What time?
12. Because I need to eat at least an hour and a half before I go.
Notice he always, like, no matter what, he was like, can you wake me up? You know why? Because I barely fucking sleep.
That's the beauty of living with him. Because at least I know he will wake up before 10. There are many times...
I have gone to bed at 5 and still...
There are times where I've gone to bed... Okay, I've gone to bed... The earliest I've gone to bed here, right, is maybe 5 o'clock. I've woken up at 1 o'clock the next fucking day in the afternoon. Anytime I need to get up to do something, I always can rely on Brendan. Because at least I know he will be up before 10. And because I can sleep through my alarms, as you can hear.
Keep in mind, I'm up before 10, not through choice.
Oh, it's 100% by choice, you little bitch. Just admit it, you little bitch.
No, it's because I just can't sleep.
Yeah.
It's either I can't sleep or the cat.
Yeah. Well, mate, I do try my best when I walk in at like the fucking door at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, "Oh, shush, you little cunt!" And then fucking then I kneel.
I do wake up and then I'm just like, yeah, fuck it.
And then like I kneel down and I give it like a little backhand. I'm like, "Oh, fuck you, little cunt." No, I don't do. I do not slap my cat. No.
He does slap his pussy. He does slap the pussy, but not in a bad way.
No. I actually discovered maybe like about 2 months ago that it's our cat at this point.
It's still my cat. I've had it for 10 years.
But it's our cat. See, I'm going communist on you right now. No, it's not yours. It's ours.
She still knows who Dad is.
But the thing is, our is
What's
in
yours is mine. What's mine is mine.
No. Because what yours, you know what's in or? Yours.
No, because it's YOUR.
That's what I said.
So there's no or.
OR.
Yes, with a U in the middle.
You take out the fucking U, mate. Don't get fucking what do I say to people?
Don't get technical.
Don't argue the semantics with me. Oh, that actually reminds me.
Finish your fucking drink.
No, fuck this. I'm going to say a story first before I finish. I'll skull this after my fucking story, right?
You better.
So, it was a couple of weeks back, and I was working at a venue in the city, right? So, the current capacity of this venue that I work at is 65 due to COVID restrictions.
Yep.
Because in Victoria, we've got...
Is that T or S?
F.
Oh yeah.
Next to S.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, the current COVID density capacity is 65. It's normally 85. Okay? So there was only a capacity for 3 people. 4 people walk up to me, 4 women, and they're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, ladies? Unfortunately, I've only got space for 3 people." And one of them was like, "Oh, but there's 4 of us." And I turned around and said, "I know, I can count. But I can also count on this." And she turned around and goes, "Oh, well, you're a smart ass. We're out of here." And I'm like, "Well, do I give a fuck?" And they walked off. I'm sorry. If the bar managers ever know that, be reassured. It was a good decision that they never walked in because they were bitches anyway.
If only we got N to watch this.
Who's N?
Manager of T. That I used to work with at L.
Next letter for L.
My usual.
Yeah. Okay. So the ex supervisor or ex manager.
So the manager at T or the bar manager at T.
And yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I might tell you after when we're done with the podcast.
Okay.
Not good, but I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah. Okay. So where was I? That's right.
Yeah. Just go your drink.
Okay.
You finish your story.
No.
You finish your story. Skull your fucking drink.
I'm gonna do the skull of S down at. You said Sorrento before anyway, so who gives a fuck? So I'm gonna do the skull of Sorrento, and you tell me if this is accurate or not. All right. Hey guys, we're finished. Can finish your drinks or put them down. Okay, don't worry, we'll finish our drinks. Okay, I need you to finish. Don't worry, I'll finish them now.
Down your fucking drink, cunt, and get out the fucking door.
And guess what? You know how good of a patron I'm going to be if ever I go down to Toronto, which I'm planning on doing, actually.
Oh, God.
It's me.
Please not while I'm there.
No, of course while you're there. You know why I want to go down? Go.
As this.
Hey, that means I can stop until...
No, keep fucking drinking because
Okay,
it was when you were finishing your story.
No, you know what? You know how good of a patron I'm going to be at Sorrento?
It's not going to be that far. It's not going to be that
You know, I'll show you how good of a patron I'm going to be at Sorrento. So yeah, but actually, do you mind if I hang around?
Yes.
Oh, you do mind?
Yes.
Oh, but then, what happens if you have your car there? Or you can drive my car home. Did you think about that? Oh, wait, no, I'll probably be... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Story time.
If you ever come to Sorrento, at least I can always drive you home.
I'll be sure to drink responsibly when I'm there, so I'm at least below the legal limit.
I'd still be able to. No, but here's the thing. You could.
No, you
got
gotta
to drive you home.
No, because I'm pretty sure that the fully licensed person needs to be under a certain limit as well with when there's a learner.
Oh, okay.
But I'll be sure if I'm okay. Story.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Yeah. So one of the owners of L were at Sereno last night.
Oh, really?
The other night. Yeah, one of the owners were there, and it's like, yeah, we hit capacity and all that, and it's like, yep, 2 walked out, and it's like, I turned around and went, "Is it just you two?" And he's like, yeah, it's just us two. It's like, okay, fuck off, go in. But I've like, keep in mind the owner of L that was there.
Yeah.
He also used to be my old head chef.
Yeah, you've told me.
So it was that one.
Okay.
So it was like I've known him for like 8 years.
All right, get up there, get to front of the camera, eat your fucking worm, then I can do the next one. Then that's pretty much the end of the episode where we have to do our outro.
Yeah, and we've been going for... Fuck me. You're right, 3 hours.
Okay, do the worm quickly. Get in front of the camera and eat the worm.
Yeah.
Tell me how it tastes.
Like shit.
Oh, did you fucking chew it or did you just swallow it? Oh, you chewed it. Good. My turn. Yay. God. Okay, let's... Back off. My turn. Worm, see? Oh, fuck.
And thus the reason why I'm a lot more used to it than he is.
Oh, that's fucking bad. Oh, that was just pure alcohol.
Yep.
Oh, that was just pure alcohol.
Yep. Okay, so things you need to do is timestamp so I can send it to Blake.
Yep.
And all that, blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
Okay.
take us out.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for once again tuning in to the Standard Drink with your hosts, Brendan and Bo.
Yep. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, hit the
Please, for the love of God, comment.
subscribe, comment underneath the video, especially for Blake. Follow us on our socials, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, or maybe some other stuff down later on the track. But for now, just those three.
Yeah. Maybe eventually get to
See,
Rumble.
even
and
I've
shit
broken
like
my golden rule and have alcohol, but fuck it, whatever. And as always, guys, I'll do it with an empty glass. I don't
Yep,
give a
same
fuck.
here.
And as always, guys,
Stay tipsy.
stay tipsy, guys.